wrap-up show, a whole bunch of controversy between Artie and Ronnie, the limo driver.
Ronnie's the best.
Ronnie, the limo driver, is not invited to Artie's Carnegie Hall show tonight.
Uh-oh.
And he was upset about it.
Oh, God, this was great.
And Artie, I don't know, somehow it came up, Artie was saying that Ronnie doesn't really do anything for him.
No, I never know.
Who said that?
Ronnie said he does a whole bunch of stuff for me.
Wait, I couldn't hear you. What?
Ronnie said that he does a whole bunch of stuff for me, and I should do stuff for him. And then
no, I didn't say that, Artie. So let's drop that right there, okay? First of all, Scott started this whole thing. It started out as like one of these stupid gag things.
Right.
All right? They wanted me to come in and jump all over you because there were a lot of people that didn't get invited, and there are a lot of people out there that are pissed off, but they just won't come in and say it. Okay. All right? That's number one. Yeah. Number two, Scott started this whole rumor thing about me being pissed off. I said nothing. I actually said they wanted me to come in and jump on you, and I said, I know how Artie gets with this shit. He gets all upset about people being mad at him for not inviting him. I said, I'm not going to do that to him before his gig and get him all bent. Okay. I have a little more respect for you than that. I saw you in Atlantic City, and I saw your routine, what you do before you go on the, do your gig.
Right.
You sit by yourself, you drink, you smoke, you read your material. You don't want to be bothered by anybody. So I wouldn't do that shit to you.
Well, that's nice of you to say. I didn't know any of that.
But then you fucking jump all over me on the wrap-up show. And what do you think I'm going to fucking do?
I did not jump all over you on the wrap-up show. Well, we were having a discussion.
Give a shit, dude. I don't give a shit if I go to your show, all right?
Okay. Ooh, what was the jumping on?
Well, what happened was...
No, because
I don't know how it happened, but somehow somebody might have said, and Ronnie might not know about this, that Ronnie said, oh, Artie does... I do a lot of stuff for Artie. Why can't you do this for me? So all I said was, me and Ronnie are friends, but I really don't know all the stuff that he does for me. I just asked that question.
So it came down what happened was on the wrap-up show, Artie was kind of saying, I don't know what Ronnie doesn't do anything for me. So then Ronnie called in to explain what he does.
No, I didn't explain. I was on fire, man. I had water pouring in my fucking car like somebody poured a bucket of water in the roof.
Yeah, that was fun.
Because it was pouring rain and the drains got clogged and the water was pouring into the car like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And then I get this shit.
It was an unbearable
I don't
day.
understand you.
This fucking Scott the engineer thinks he's cool, and he's sitting there like a little asshole laughing on the phone. Did you see what I put over on Ronnie today? Like a moron.
Can I tell you something? The funny thing is...
now you're going to rip my car apart. I heard about that, too.
The funny thing is that Ronnie, of course, is my limo driver. Yeah. And the limo had an unfortunate thing. It got filled with water.
Oh.
Like something got clogged, a tube or
Get
something.
away from me, you stupid ass.
Hey, man.
So the water came
He's an
inside?
ass.
What, Scott?
Yeah, he thinks he's... Dude, think of a better scam, huh?
Well, wait, can I go from one story? Could you let me, audience, what's going on? Because they're probably very confused.
So water was coming inside the car?
Yeah, so Ronnie called me
water was pouring inside the car.
Wow.
So Ronnie called me up. He says, look, I had to go out and be on Long Island with my daughter yesterday, so he said to me, look, let me go get the car fixed. If you don't mind, use my car, my personal car.
Uh-huh.
He has a truck. He has a GM truck, General Motors. It's a, what do they call that?
Denali. Yukon Denali.
Yukon Denali. He says, use my truck and you'll get out to your daughter. I said, okay. So I get picked up in the truck. It's weird. The Yukon Denali is a very nice truck, aside from the fact that it has XM in it, and that's why I wouldn't buy it.
Right.
But he put into his car some sort of device that makes noise.
So no, it's not a device.
So that the car will sound so the engine will be noisy.
Oh, he wants a loud car.
No, it's not.
When he goes down the street,
it's not a device. I changed the exhaust system a little bit.
That's what he did. He changed.
I didn't put a device in.
This car,
a loud car.
It's not that loud.
A smooth riding, nice car. He turned into a loud. So I guess when he races down the street, it makes a noise, so people look at him.
They know he's coming.
Yeah, because
oh, don't you start me.
Don't
you even start me with your Corvettes and your noisy Corvettes. All right?
Even my 13-year-old daughter, I said to her, the reason the car's so noisy, Ronnie made it this way. She goes, on purpose? I go, yeah. She goes, oh my God. So she says to...
you two are trying to talk over the noise?
Right. Yeah, it's so noisy.
It's not that loud.
It's so noisy in the back. I said, I don't understand why Ronnie would do this. She goes, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So I said to Mike, explain it to me. He goes, well, if I was to gun it right now, you would hear this very loud noise.
Yeah. Well,
so I said, you like that? He goes, yeah. I go, well, do it. My daughter goes, do it. So he guns it. And it's like that. And
it's not that loud.
I said, what is it I said, I guess these guys are real men because I don't understand why that sound.
The engine gets them hot.
Yeah, well, Gaffney just did that with he's got a little four-cylinder Honda.
But why do that?
And he did that to his car, so it sounds like a little coffee pot.
It sounds like, it sounds to me like you want to be noticed.
No, it's not that I just like It sounds like a little bit. It's got the truck has a Corvette motor in it. I wanted it to get a little more rumbling sound to it. I'm into cars. You're not. You're into other things. I'm into cars. You're into playing chess. You're into your music. You're into a lot of things. I like cars. I like doing things.
But why make a nice, quiet car noisy?
Because it's not that quiet from the beginning anyway when it comes from the factory.
So why enhance it?
Because I like the sound of it.
Tell me why you like that.
I don't know. It sounds like a race car.
You get in and you go broom, broom. That gets you.
It sounds like look who's talking. Don't you even go there.
But it's a truck.
Don't even go there with your Z06.
But it's a truck. It's not a race car.
That's a pretty fast truck.
I'm dumbfounded.
All right, whatever.
It's such a nice car.
Why don't you talk about making the car sound?
This guy can fuck up a car.
He didn't make it faster. He made it noisier.
No, it does make it faster because you're opening up the exhaust a little bit. You get a little more.
How much faster you go?
Race car driver. You should know that. You should know that.
How many more?
Maybe 5 horsepower.
Seconds did you get on the speed?
I don't know. I never timed it. I never timed it.
Dynamic. It's a truck.
All right, calm down.
Anyway, and then I'm looking at this car and I go, it's such a beautiful car.
It is. It's a hot truck.
He could fuck up anything.
Oh yeah.
He's got a giant Roadrunner puppet.
I was going to say, what kind of decals did he put on?
No, he's got a giant Roadrunner stuffed animal taped. You see the Velcro and everything right to the dashboard. It's such a pretty dashboard for a car.
And he put a Roadrunner doll.
It's a Roadrunner doll.
It's a little stuffed. It's
not little.
My first car was a Roadrunner. Okay. When I got that car, somebody bought me that Roadrunner, and I've had it in every car since. What is the big deal?
Mimi.
It's not like it's on the roof. It's not on the roof of the truck.
See, so you're sitting there, and you're like, wow, this is a cool car.
Come on. Is that what you're doing? You're sitting there looking at my dashboard?
Now it's noisy. I said, Mike, what is that piece of shit tape? Is that a Roadrunner?
Garbage you got on
and Mike's afraid to say anything, because if he does, like, Ronnie will bite his head off. Yeah. So he just sits there straight face. He goes, that's something Ronnie has. And, you know, Wait a minute.
Hold on. Mike has got NASCARs taped to his dashboard.
He didn't goof on you. I'm just telling you, I couldn't believe what I was saying.
This is just Ronnie,
I said, what is
Roadrunner?
There you go.
I said, what is Roadrunner? And then Mike told me that Ronnie loves Roadrunner, that his first car was Roadrunner, and his license plates.
All right,
I'll take that off. But evidently, there's a big Roadrunner theme.
No decals, at least. He didn't.
I didn't look.
Clog up the window.
It was pouring. I don't know.
No,
it might be.
I have
decals all over the back.
No. I have. On the back, there's one little NASCAR sticker. It's about this big.
No, you had a lot of them.
Not on this truck.
No.
Because I knew you would rip my ass apart.
He wanted
And I got one little sticker this big. It's a Sirius Satellite Radio on it.
All right, that's okay.
That Richie gave me. Put on. Okay? That's it.
Playboy mudflaps?
Shut up, asshole. You got nothing to say to me. You caused this whole thing with Artie, okay?
No, that thing with your first car is a big thing. That's why I actually have a Matador on my dashboard now.
Well, I learned that.
You need one in your car, man. To ride with you, it's like, forget it.
I know.
Why?
Dude, you never rode in a car with him. You don't ever want to get... You ride once with him in a car?
Why?
You'll never get in a car again.
You'd love it, because I actually scared the shit out of Ronnie.
He scared the piss out of me.
What did he do?
We were at a Christmas party at Caroline's 2 years ago.
Right.
And we went over to Scores afterwards, and there was a couple of Scores girls there with us, and Doug Goodstein.
And Florentine, I think. It was like 2 strippers, Florentine, Goodstein, me, and you.
I don't think Florentine was in the car.
Yeah, he was. I remember. I had a big 4-door car.
Yeah, we get in his Mercedes, this big lump Mercedes. And he said, I'll drive you guys over. He's loaded.
I wasn't loaded.
Loaded to the balls.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
I had a couple cigarettes.
All right, a couple of cigarettes. All right, and we're going across 50th Street. He's 50. From west to east, we're going across 50th Street. We're doing... I'm not even going to say how fast we were going.
Good Lord.
Probably like 90.
In the city.
In the city, and there's a dumpster in the street. You know, a construction dumpster? Yeah. And we're heading right for this thing. Oh, and I'm telling you, right for it. And at the last minute, he swerves out. He realized the dumpster was there.
I knew it was there the whole time.
Yeah, he said he was playing with us.
I was fucking around. Good. I was trying to make you scared.
Went through every red light.
Oh, no.
He would stop, like... power brake the car at the lights. He would come to the light with his foot on the gas and the brake at the same time, look real quick to see if any cars are coming, and then gun it right through the intersection.
He's insane.
When we got, listen to this, when we got to Scores, the 2 girls that were in the back seat ran into the bathroom and threw up.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time I gunned it, I had this sort of like maniacal laugh I would do to the chicken. You know, strippers, they always try to look cool. They don't want to let their guard down. halfway into the ride, they're like, oh, my God!
We're going to die.
The one chick kept going, I'm from Kansas. I don't know about this. I'm from Kansas. And they ran out of the car, and I guess they went and threw up.
They went and threw up.
Oh, man.
We were just having fun. It was Christmas time.
Oh, we had a great time.
It was Christmas time.
But don't get in the car with him.
So Ronnie was even, when he was in Vegas, was going to get a Roadrunner tattoo.
No, it wasn't.
But instead he got a...
Oh, my God. Where do you come up with this stuff?
That's
what
what
are
I
you
heard.
looking at there?
So
Who writes this stuff?
Ronnie was going to get a Roadrunner tattoo.
Is that Benji?
No, I heard about this.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, and then you got that chameleon instead.
No, it's not a chameleon.
What is it?
It's a panther.
We can never tell what that is.
I thought it was a lizard.
No, it's a panther.
It's a lizard.
It's a traditional panther.
Really?
That's what the guy told me.
Well, the guy knew you would.
Sold you a bill of
Yeah.
goods.
No, he didn't sell me a bill of goods. Did a great job. It looks beautiful.
It's a panther, but I swear, I thought, wow, it's a chameleon, like a salamander.
It's changing.
No, it's a salamander.
No, it's a salamander.
That's a lizard.
Yeah, salamander.
I haven't seen it since the first day.
Let me see it now that
It
it's
looked
here.
good. I thought it looked pretty
Show
good.
it on camera. People on Howard TV see it's a salamander. It's supposed to be a panther. Doesn't even look like a panther.
He was bitching and moaning for like 3 weeks.
Shut up.
It was all sore and bleeding.
No, it wasn't. Dude, you don't even know what you're talking about, you fool. Don't even come near me.
Look at that thing. The salamander. I swear.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad. I don't know. I
didn't say it looked bad, but it's a good-looking salamander. Let me see that.
Salamander? It's a panther. That's an
I'll show it to Robin.
Let me see this.
It's so not...
It's a lizard, Ronnie.
A lizard?
It really is. You're right.
I told you.
That's crazy. That's
If
no
he said it was-
panther.
if it looked like a friggin'
panther
dog, he would say
that
yes.
looks nothing like a cat. It's a lizard.
Away from me.
Ask anybody. He's got a whole farm on his arm.
He's got a zoo.
He's got a dog.
Working on a zoo.
He's got his dog that died.
I love my dog.
He's got a lizard, and he's got a... What is the other
whale?
thing? There's a
Or
shark.
something eats a
And
shark.
Gary had plenty to say about Gary had the worst little comment about me yesterday, like I was some kind of piece of shit. But that's all right.
What did I say?
Never mind, Gary.
Say it.
Never mind.
Say it.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, please tell us. We don't know.
I'll say this about Ronnie. He's a fun guy. Like, even that the night with the Mercedes, I was fucking around. He wasn't mad or anything. He was just having we were having fun. He's got a lot of different things going on, Ronnie. The tattoo, the car.
You know what you said, like I was some kind of piece of shit. It's okay. I know where you're coming from now, too.
All right, anyway, so to sum up, what happened? What do you want, Gary?
No, I know what I said. Boy, Ronnie, first of all, you know we're sort of joking around, right?
No, man.
Hey,
I heard what you said.
This is what I said.
It was
boy,
pretty
boy,
serious.
It's so fucking sensitive.
What did you just say?
Very
I
sensitive
said that,
person, you don't realize.
He said that, that we don't invite him to this and that. And I joked around and I said, for the head of security and Howard's driver, I think we treat him really well.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know
I'm
any
some
other
kind of
show.
piece of shit.
I said, I don't know any other show that treats the head of security and their driver as good as we treat ours. But of course, you're like,
I'm a piece
God.
of shit. That's okay.
All right, you're a piece of shit.
All right, I'm almost as bad as Scott.
You know what the other funny thing?
Almost as bad. I get invited to more things.
You know what the other funny thing about you is? You are the king of
21
fucking
years,
with people.
dude. Next week, 21 years.
You torment Penny Crone on a daily basis, doing exactly what Scott did to you. Then I'm all pissed off.
What do you think I did it to you for? Because you do it to everybody else. So there was an opportunity to bust your chops, and I did it.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I didn't do it. I wasn't running around complaining.
When they were talking about
the only one I talked to was Brian Phelan.
when they were talking about
Brian was all upset also.
When they
because wait,
This goes on all day
Brian
long.
Phelan wanted to go to Carnegie Hall in the worst way.
Well, you got it wrong. When they were talking about who
Shut up, Baldy. Fuck you. Brian Phelan wanted to go to Carnegie Hall in the worst way. So he said to Artie, I'd rather go to Carnegie Hall than go to Atlantic City. So Artie said to him, don't worry about it. I'll take care of you when it comes to Carnegie Hall.
Right.
So now Brian Phelan's very upset with him. And he wouldn't come in and say it.
I forgot about that. I now remember saying that. I just forgot.
Yeah, I understand that. See, but that's why I wouldn't come in and jump on you, because I know how you get. I know you get upset. I know it bothers you.
But that's actually fucked
You know what I'm
up
saying?
if I said that to him, and I know I said it to him. So.
And I wouldn't jump on you because I didn't want you to fucking be upset when you do your show.
And thank you, Ron. I'm saying so. Obviously,
I know
you're
very sensitive also.
A joke was played on the both of us. Then that's what happened.
All right, guys.
And he's an asshole.
Oh fuck!
Because his joke.
Come on.
All right, guys. I had enough.
Do something good.
Ronnie, psh, out.
All right.
All right, enough.
Wow.
Anyway, what happened on the wrap-up show was that Ronnie asked... just listen. I don't have to explain it. Now you get the whole thing.
I just want to let Artie know one thing, okay, Artie?
What?
I am not fighting with you. I could give two shits if I come to your show. That's number one.
See, you're being hostile, though, right now.
Listen to me. I'm not mad.
Hey, when you came in to talk to Fred, you said, I'm not going, Fred.
Shut up a minute and let me talk, all right?
Yeah, you're clearly not mad.
No, I'm not mad.
And that's who I want watching my child.
You ask me what I do for you. I do plenty of shit for you, dude. All right? I do plenty of shit when you ask me.
Ron, I'm not being funny. What do you do?
When you ask me to take care of your people when they fucking come up, I take care of them all the time, make sure they're VIP taken care of and shit. Don't tell me I don't do shit for you, okay?
Ron,
I don't want to hear your crap that I don't do anything for you.
Ron,
all right? Anytime I ever have a fucking party, Artie, I invite you to the goddamn fucking party.
Hey, Ron, I would do the same with you. You don't think that... Is it not under your job description? I'm on the show, and I have people coming up. Isn't it part of your job to maybe take care of them?
I don't
Ronnie's nuts.
When you have people come up, he lets them in?
Yeah, that's what he said.
It's really good of him. And he shows them to the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah. He
doesn't have to do that.
Am I out of line?
Yeah, he doesn't have to do that for you.
So he's doing me a favor by not telling my friends who come up sometimes to be an audience in the roast to fuck off.
Let's go. I just got a news bulletin. Fred, give me news bulletin music. This is pretty big. This is pretty big. Fred, not as quick as he used to be.
No, it's like my mouse was.
Your mouse.
Nobody said
mouse.
Nobody's safe today.
Right now, as we speak, Gary is puking in the bathroom.
Whoa!
Yeah. Let's get our microphones in. Anybody want to grab a wireless and listen to Gary puke?
Too much avocado on the sandwich?
Gary's the one who usually grabs the wireless. Who's going to do it?
What's going on out there? What?
I'm back.
What's going on?
Gary came to me just a minute ago. Now, I wasn't going to. I didn't tell anybody this, but
Right.
Will caught on to this.
Yeah.
Well, he came to me. He went into the bathroom. He said, "Listen, if I don't come out in 10 minutes, check on me.
Wow.
Because I'm really, really sick, and I don't know what's wrong with me."
I put it in the back.
Let's help him, man.
Oh, back there? It's on. Is it back there?
Maybe fear tomorrow. I'm handing off the show to him tomorrow so that...
Is he upset about this?
Yeah, guys, before we do a bit, can we help him?
No.
I'm not doing a bit.
But I think Salad.
His eyes were like,
You all right?
I don't know. He looked really
Go in
weird.
there and you handle it, Ronnie.
I'm all right.
What's wrong, Gare?
I can't hear you.
What's wrong? Uh-oh, he's gone deaf, too.
Yeah, you know, I was up all night.
Can you see?
Why were you up all night?
Because, I don't know, my stomach was bothering me. I thought it might have been something that I ate.
Did you make a duty? Or
Tons.
Tons of duty?
Yeah.
Diarrhea?
Yeah, like water. So I came in, I thought I was feeling better this morning, and then I've been just drinking some ginger ale, and I don't know, all of a sudden I just had the feeling that I was going to throw up, so I came to the bathroom, but I haven't thrown up yet.
Oh, you haven't?
But I think it's coming.
Okay, we're going to keep the mic on you just in case.
So
Just so we can keep an eye on you.
Hello?
I know, just wipe it off me, idiot.
What is it, Sal?
No, he's wiping crap on me.
No, hey, Sal, the guy doesn't feel well.
I'm sorry, I don't, it's just one of those things.
You can't do anything.
I know, I know.
Gary, if I went to commercial, do you think you're going to throw up at some point during the commercial? I don't want to miss it.
I don't think I'll throw up during commercial.
All right, we'll be back with Gary throwing up right after this. Thank you. Robin, that was a big exclusive I had to get to.
Yeah.
Sounds like food poisoning or something.
Yeah.
I wonder what he ate yesterday.
Must be at those machines.
Yeah, well, you know what? You want to eat healthy, Garrett? Stick with me.
Yeah, you don't see Artie getting sick.
Artie doesn't throw up an ounce.
That's because the strawberry Pop-Tarts just, like, create a paste in your stomach.
All right.
Did you say testicles on the air?
This is The Howard Stern Show.
Thank you, baby. Yeah. You see now, what is going on here? So, Vice President Cheney says that shooting his pal was one of the worst days of his life. I bet you it was the worst day of the pal guy who got shot.
Yeah,
worst day of
he's
his
having
life.
a worse day. There's a bunch of tape of him on, you know, he made his statement to Fox. He didn't just come out and do a press conference. He went and got interviewed by Brent Hume of the Fox News Network.
Everybody knows that Fox News is a conservative outlet, and it's always going to go easy on the guy. So, if you really want to get reporters off your back, would you go to Fox News?
No.
Fox Jazeera, whatever they call it?
Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera. Fox Jazeera. Where do you get that?
It's on, I guess, JD's page?
Oh, JD's page. Look at JD with his own page.
What page is it on, JD?
Hold on,
A Dick Cheney.
A Dick Cheney page. I didn't know he worked here.
You guys are retarded.
Oh, Gary's having a problem.
Oh, Gary's puking. Anybody want to hear that?
Uh-oh.
Well, we just want to make sure he's all right. Gary? They got to get there, Howard.
I think they got a mic there already. Gary?
It's close, but I don't know. I hate to keep interrupting the show with false alarms.
You don't disappoint us.
This is like those...
Look, Gary's big. Gary gained a lot of weight.
Oh, look at him.
Oh,
Now
man.
we got a camera on him.
Maybe you ought to leave the guy alone, man.
He looks bad.
Gary, you like that we're here, or?
I don't care. I think it's good for the show.
I'm not sure it's good for the show.
I think I just have to hang around for a while. I don't know what's going to happen.
What do you think happened? You got food poisoning? You want to go home?
You got food poisoning? No, I think there's a stomach bug going around. I think I got that.
From the kids, probably, you know. Dude, why don't you go home and go sleep it off?
You know what? I would love to, but I'm afraid that I'm going to throw up in my car on the way home.
So you pull over the side of the road and you gack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
Yeah, you gack a doodle-do.
You think the diarrhea's over?
I don't know. I'm going to do that. That you're not taping, by the way. You're not shooting that.
Yo, no, it's satellite. We have to.
Come on, Gar.
Hey, what bathroom are you in? You went by the E crew?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have our own little private bathroom.
Is that the bathroom you were going to keep pristine?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's throwing up in it.
Well, I thought it was better than throwing up in the public bathroom. Plus, I could always get this cleaned.
You see that big Howard 100 logo, the fist logo?
Yeah.
I might put that in my office.
Yeah, it's just leaning against the wall in there behind the scale.
It's kind of a waste in that bathroom there.
They got everything in that bathroom. There was a ladder in there the other day.
Yeah, I might hang that in my office.
A good place for it.
Yeah, go home, man.
I am.
I mean, you
Not
look
doing
real...
much work in there.
Yeah, I'm no use today. I'm sorry.
Look at the belly on you.
Oh, please.
Jesus Christ. You know, I never get a good look at you. What happened to you?
It could happen to me. I ate everything in sight.
What do you weigh now?
Probably about 212, 213.
Jesus Christ. You weigh more than me.
I put on...
You have a scale in there. You can weigh them down.
Since we started here, I figured out since we started here, I think I put on about 10, 12 pounds. I've also been visiting Artie's machine.
I put on 11 pounds since we started here. Don't feel too bad.
Yeah, but so you just look normal now instead of anorexic.
Yeah. You know, maybe you shouldn't go home. Maybe you should just jog home.
Oh.
Maybe that's the problem.
Well, you know, today he'll lose some weight.
That's true. This will be the beginning of my diet.
You know what it is? You're so fat. That's why you're susceptible to illness.
Oh, stop.
Don't you think?
No.
Your health is bad.
First of all, if being fat made you susceptible to illness, I'd be sick every day.
Artie be in the hospital.
Exactly.
Artie be in a coma?
They'd be studying me at the Mayo Clinic.
I think it's just like this bug's going around, and when you're around your kids and they're around other kids, and like my kids don't have it, but...
They could have brought it home.
What, guy, you think you might catch a cold when you go to a submarine with kids and stay for the weekend?
When you sleep on a submarine for an entire weekend for Boy Scouts.
With 40 children?
Yeah, I think that's what did it. That was in May.
You know what, though? He's been spending every weekend.
If you smell the salami, it'll induce your vomiting. It'll help you.
Oh, here's Sal with stupid dick.
Get out. I'll throw up right on you. You're wearing black. Just a jerk.
Wait, what was I saying?
Where'd you get a salami?
That salami, I had up somebody's butt yesterday.
Oh, was that?
Really?
I stuck it right up someone's ass. Oh, Scott Depace's ass.
That's a big salami.
I took the salami, shoved it up his ass.
And he loved it.
He loved every minute of it.
It'll make you throw up. Induce the vomiting. Smell the salami.
Stop. Come on. Get a fucking life.
Sal, stay out of Sal. The guy's not feeling good.
I can't wait for Sal to
I
be
was telling you to leave.
Leave.
Yeah. Well, you're like his kryptonite. You say leave, and we should talk about Sal, by the way. Sal was telling me he's thinking about going to the shrink to deal with the issues of not getting enough love from you.
Are you serious? Not his wife, you.
Stop. Sal, he said stop.
Sal's taking a big salami and sticking it in Gary's face.
And then Sal was telling me how when I come in to talk to you during the breaks, how he watches on the monitor and tries to read your lips to see whether we're talking about his bits and whether you like them or not.
What a sick asshole.
I knew he was having a tough week because Richard is getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, Richard's my friend. I love Richard. Richard's a cool guy.
Richard's the best.
Yeah. Thanks, Howard. All right, Gary, go home, man, and go get some rest.
Stop, Sal, stop.
I just want to goof on
what
Howard
just did.
Like a lot of us here.
You know nothing.
Listen.
You know nothing. You're sitting there listening to Howard. You know nothing. What goes into my job?
Listen, you don't know.
Because I know you're an idiot.
Dude, every day you leave here at noon. I'm here till 5, 6.
Bullshit.
You don't know anything.
You don't know what time I leave. I don't leave here at noon.
Look, one of the great things
and
about
just because I leave here doesn't mean I'm done my work. I do plenty of work from home.
Is that a lot of us came from not a lot of experience. Even Gary wasn't a producer when he started.
The great thing about
this, he turned into a great producer, and you turned into an okay director. So I don't understand what the problem is.
I swear to God, guys, I can't do this. I'm done. I got real work to do.
I got you.
I'm about, dude. At another point in my life, I would have taken you and fucking kicked the shit out of you. So I don't want to sit here and deal with it.
Take this shit out of me?
This is like torture. I'm sitting here in a fucking glass booth, and I got to listen to this fat fuck tell me shit.
Oh, sorry, skinny.
Listen, I'll take my shape over yours any day.
Oh, please, you fat thighs.
Dude, you got fat everything. You've got 8 chins. You've got no hair. You've got no life. You make no money. You've got no fucking future. What do? You're nothing. You're a piece of shit.
Listen, you're very lucky you have a wife who makes a lot of money, can support you if this all went away, so don't worry about it.
Oh, man.
Wow.
He was brutal.
Jason's a good arguer.
Jason did sound like a chick when he went, you have fat thighs. That was a little gay.
Scott fell for it.
Then Depace walked out of the wrap-up show.
Yeah, that's when he walked out. And then all of a sudden I heard this thunderous, thing, and he was running down the hall to get back there.
I don't need to know how an engine works, but if the car doesn't start, you got to...
Yeah, but if I go to the mechanic and say...
My car's not starting.
If I go to the mechanic and say, oh, I bet it's because you didn't put gas in it, isn't he going to be fucking a little offended?
No.
Yes.
No. Why are you so fucking defensive? That's your problem, Scott.
No, your problem is...
insecure.
Jason's right. It is insecurity, and
I got a job to do. I got to go, guys.
It's not going to do any good.
Got to make tea time today.
All right, Scott is now walking out of the studio, guys.
So Scott ran out of the studio, and here he is. I think it was the noise from his thunderous thighs as he ran down the hall to get back in.
Do you respect Ralph's opinion?
No.
And that's the problem. Howard does,
no.
and Howard's the boss. And
but no, wait, let me quantify
He's the boss of you.
I don't respect your opinion any more than anyone else's.
Well, wait a second.
How's that sound?
Yeah, so you don't respect other people's opinions.
I don't think Ralph has any big secret that he knows how to do this sort of thing, and no one else does.
What makes you more qualified?
I don't think I do either, Scott.
Absolutely you do.
Every
conversation I've had with you says, well, if you want me to come in and fix it, let me know. John, I want to meet with you later, and I want to go over how the wrap-up show should start happening. Gary, with you, I've got ideas for guests, and I'm going to tell you what I think we should do. And Jason, I've got ideas how we need a new keyboard for you.
By the way,
you're
giving me photography advice, and I've taken it, and I thank you for it.
No, you didn't. You got real defensive, and I told you you did. Didn't you?
No.
All righty, then.
I love the fighting. I love fighting. It's like a symphony.
Oh, he was on fire.
He's the best.
There was no calming him yesterday.
Ralph said he got a call for over an hour of yelling at home.
Off the air.
Off the air. Never, ever fight off the air. That's the rule on this show. Well, you're fired if you fight off the air.
You're telling a guy that's been doing a job for 12 years that he doesn't know what he's doing.
No.
I mean, someone's going to take offense to that.
All I said to him is that I want my lighting and my camera angle improved. Then everybody jumped on the fucking guy.
Yeah, which is fair enough. I think he could have dealt with that, but it was, I think...
Right.
He didn't like the piling on.
Yeah,
but I got to tell you,
yelling from the bleachers.
On this show, people pile on.
Well, Jason was a broadside, though. I mean, that came out of nowhere.
That was so uncharacteristic of Jason.
Yeah.
Jason came out of nowhere, flying leap like a wrestler.
He was like Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, he just shot him right in the head.
All right, make
Actually,
correction. Sirhan.
He was like, hey, you're a shitty director.
Or Jack Ruby, you're walking through a press conference.
I mean,
and you
Jason's like such a, a tender guy, sort of, and to attack Depace. I mean, it made no sense to me.
Tender? Nothing tender about that kid.
Dan in St. Louis.
That kid's a stealth.
How you doing?
All right.
Hey, Jason needs to shut up, man. Just have Coke and Smile shut the fuck up because Scott does an awesome job, man.
He does. He gets all the action that goes on in here with robot cameras. Not easy to do.
That's right.
That's right. All right, Dan, thank you.
Thanks, Howard.
Everybody here is valuable. Let's calm down. Everybody calm down.
I mean... Yeah, everybody can understand somebody not wanting to listen to Ralph.
I can't imagine being forced to listen to Ralph.
Again, the best description is sometimes in this studio there's a conversation going on that's like this boiling cauldron of just hate and tension, and Ralph is the perfect added toxin to turn into a full-blown hurricane.
You're right, but my problem is that Ralph actually did help improve the shot over at K-Rock.
Right, in this one particular situation.
Yes, and I do need him involved because there's a problem.
Is invaluable and doesn't have some, but people hate listening to him.
They do. Ed, you're on the air in Medford, New Jersey.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, how's it going, Howard? Just want to ask Artie how his night was with JD.
JD, no.
Oh, you didn't go?
You have your intern. I couldn't make it, which was, again,
Steve the intern.
Heartbreaking, but it was Steve. Who did he I don't know who Steve took.
Jason, I think. Jason, the big star.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, boys, how was that Stones concert?
I'm reading a review of it, and it sounds like this guy didn't want to come out and say it was a lame show, but my God, he's dancing around the subject.
Really?
The guy in the post.
Go, Artie?
I couldn't make it, no.
Oh, that sucks.
The guy in the post here, Dan Aquilante, who I read quite a bit of, is like, they're just old. And
yeah.
I don't know. I saw him at the Meadowlands. It was a good show.
Maybe that was the last good one they had. They're like Bob Barker. They stayed a year too long.
Me and Richard Christie saw him 3 months ago at the Garden. They were amazing, I thought. But
it was far from lame.
Really? So
yeah, it was awesome. Yes.
It was great. How long was the show?
It was about 2 hours. I think they came on like right before 9:30, and we got out of there at 11:45.
What'd they open with?
They opened with Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Yeah. Then they played Shattered, and then a couple tunes I didn't know. They came out with acoustics and played As Tears Go By. Jack White of the White Stripes came out with Lovin' Cup.
Sounds good.
It was awesome. And we were
right. Dick to the face?
Yeah. It was worth it 10 times over.
He said after the first. He said after the first song it was totally worth it. Dick to the face.
Right. Yeah. So far, nothing sounds like a dick to the face worth to me.
Well, whatever.
Nah, but I'm glad. Where were your seats?
We were like dead center on the first row of the balcony, and the stage was pulled out like much farther than it usually is, so we were literally right on top of them.
Yeah, there's no bad seat in the Beacon.
So you could see everything, huh?
You could see everything, yeah.
Stay till the end?
Yeah, absolutely.
And they sounded good?
Awesome. Yeah, they're fabulous performers.
They do
really
an encore?
So
what was the last song?
They ended the set with Start Me Up, and then the encore was Brown Sugar and Satisfaction.
Oh, nice. There you go. But what is Aquilante then referring to?
He's just saying, I mean, like, this article is just talking about how Mick Jagger's voice sounds tired and it might be close to the end for him. He goes, I don't want to see a world without the Stones, but they can't go on forever.
Oh. Well, I thought it started a little slow, but then it picked up, like, about the third song in, and was just awesome.
Well,
they're in the zone.
He's been having throat problems. He's admitted that sometimes people's throats go.
Maybe he needs a big cock to the face.
Oh. Exactly.
Wake him up.
That'll straighten out anybody.
You should have had a big sign, hey, Mick, you need a big mushroom dick in your face.
You're right.
Well, if you turn to page 67 of the Post, they have their faces photoshopped on two men in a wheelchair and with IV hooked up to them, too. It's a very sort of negative
That's
slant.
Nice.
Jason, you got a good day yesterday. You got to beat up on Scott Depace, and then you flipped it over to the Rolling Stones at night. Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
Yeah, good for you.
And Artie was going to take me to Nobu, and Jason bought me buffalo wings from Ray's Pizza. So
all right.
And pizza.
It's a meal.
Did you guys go to that Bear Bar before? There's a great old bar right next to the Beacon Theater that is great for drinking before a show.
No, we had Heineken Premium Light in the hotel room ahead of time.
You did the hotel?
But it did the trick. Yeah, they set me up with a nice hotel. I'm telling you, it was worth it.
Good for you.
It was great.
JD took over the Intern show last night. JD, I haven't heard this yet, but he told me don't listen to it with me in the room.
What? He wouldn't be there while you listen?
No. Are you kidding? Let me hear a little of that. This is JD on the Intern show.
All right, John in Tampa, go ahead. What do you have to say?
Yo, JD, you stuttering dumb fuck. You are the best thing to happen to the Intern show since the reality show started. And, by the way, right now I'm smoking crack with your dad, you asshole.
Oh, thanks.
That's uncalled for.
Fuck you, JD.
I guess you have nothing to say about Doug's impressions?
I don't know. Doug's impressions fucking suck. But they don't suck as bad as you speaking.
All right, you're hilarious.
Wow.
All right.
That's dirty.
Mike in Massachusetts, you have something to say to Doug?
Poor JD finally gets the Intern show, and he's hosting in front of chicks and everything. And the guys,
he's in front of all the young interns, and he's just getting dissed by the listeners.
Right?
Okay.
That was awful.
How
was that?
I have nothing. I don't.
Right?
Okay.
That was awful.
How
was that?
I have nothing. I don't even know what to say to that. You got me flabbergasted. I don't know. So,
how many times did you just say I?
Dude, I don't even know. I'm trying to sort of figure out what to say, and it's just not coming out of my mouth, and I'm trying to figure.
I feel so fucking talented when I listen to him. Yeah, I feel like, wow, I can talk.
John Hines says he makes me sound dynamic.
Really? I get depressed. I wish I was that funny.
He is very, very Napoleon Dynamite-like. Yeah. I mean, he is natural.
This is pretty much the worst video ever made.
Kim, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi, JD. It's Kim in upstate New York. I got to say, bless your heart, I feel horrible. I'm getting all hot because I'm embarrassed for you. I think tomorrow they're all going to make fun of you on the air because, honey, you are mumbling like it's nobody's business.
Well, I mean, what's more different than any other day that, you know, I'm
Well, it's, this is your chance to shine, and I've never listened
He might need a show of his own.
to the Intern show before ever. And God bless her, honey. If you're going to be on it, I'm not going to be listening. It is awful. And
all right, I don't want to be called honey. Annoying cunt.
Annoying cunt.
The only problem he has is he doesn't want to be called honey.
What'd she say? If you're going to be on the Intern show, I don't want to listen.
I'm not listening.
I think before you go into any more of what your little bits are, you should just go ahead and do what the impression is. Do your impression of Arnold the Governor.
All right, I am the Governor. I'm Arnold, yes. I think...
Was that, a college kid?
That must be an intern.
Yeah, he's horrible. What kind of... although I was listening to my college radio show, I used to do impressions, and each one was worse than the next.
So maybe he'll grow into something.
It's a funny thing. He sits back here in the office, and Will goes to him, do your Arnold, do that. He does it for us, and he thinks they're great, but he'll be showcased in the Intern talent show coming up in a couple of weeks.
Oh, good. It's quite a... Ralph's right. Gary always eats when he's on mic.
Yeah, he's eating again.
He's always eating. Out of control. What are you eating now?
Halloween candy left over, dude.
What is it? Lately, those teeth are gnawing on something very big. And
they're attacking some little piece of candy.
Those teeth are working overtime.
I don't think that piece of candy is enough for him.
One of his cats just rotted. What are you eating? What kind of candy? I got to know.
A Hershey Kiss.
What happens? The chocolate gets dried up on your teeth and you have to lick it?
No. I was just finishing it, but I had a thought. I didn't want to miss the moment. I made the decision that I could either get the thought out or not. And
it's early to be starting on the chocolate.
Hey,
it's depressing.
Guy, do what I do. Always abandon the thought. Eat.
Yeah. A lot of times Artie's quiet because he's eating.
Artie never interrupts his eating with a thought.
After I'm going, God, I got a real great joke, but fuck it, I'm eating. Was this guy at the roast? I don't remember which songs were there.
No, he wasn't.
Fred, you never got into the Baba Booey song parody thing. With your voice, I would think you would excel at that.
You know what? I think...
so many people doing it?
So many people doing it. It's like it's a very well-mined...
All right. You never got into it.
Never got into it.
You know, I have a Howard TV question, speaking of the roast.
November 3rd through the 5th, Howard TV, free penny preview. Just about free. It's really good.
I went... there's a version on Howard TV, an abbreviated version of the roast, where every comedian just says, they just use 3 or 4 of his Gary jokes. It's not the whole thing.
Oh, really?
My question is there another part where it's the full roast?
Oh, yeah, the whole roast.
What, were you watching in a hotel or something?
No. I was at my house in Jersey.
No, I think that's probably the guys giving a little extra programming, going, hey, if you just want to hear Baba Booey stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but no, the whole roast is on there.
Like, where do I have to go, Doug, to find the whole roast?
To the Daily Show.
Daily Show?
That date was. You watch the best of the week. We recap the entire week.
Oh, okay.
So like 10 minutes of that.
Howard TV has many features. In fact, there's a guy on the phone wanted to know where to find the 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 cartoon. Chris, you wanted to know that, right, in New Rochelle?
Hey now.
Hey now.
Morning, Howard.
Yeah. You want to know the 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 cartoon. Where can a listener find
that? That is probably down by now. Probably ran its cycle already. We're going to put it back up with a feature with Kevin Lofton's other animations in probably December.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah, it probably came down.
Some kind of treasure hunt.
Yeah, Eric the Midget's pissed at me again.
Really?
Oh, good.
Yeah, he just left a voicemail. Hey, how's Scott Depace doing, Doug, back there?
He's all right. I think we should sort of lay low.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sandra.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Great.
So, a new comedy album?
A new comedy album. Well, it's got a little bit of music too, but primarily comedy. Recorded live in San Francisco. A one-off, improvisational madness.
It's been, I think I read 10 years since you're...
Well, I've put out albums myself. This is an album through a little label called Rooftop Comedy. So, it's a more official release. But I always sell them at my albums and my shows, but now you can get it on iTunes and Amazon and, all the groovy postmodern outlets.
Global distribution.
Exactly.
I like it.
Me too.
So you're back. I mean, is this really just going on Howard like a cup of coffee at this point for you? Is it easy?
You know, it's always a little. You never know what he's going to throw at you. You got to be on your toes, that's for sure. Anytime you do anything that has a high profile with somebody that you respect and who does his homework, you want to raise the bar every time you're on and not just phone it in.
True, but you always seem less nerve-wracked than other guests. You always seem.
Well, I mean, when you perform live the way I do, and you're thrown into all kinds of situations, you just learn how to be quick on your feet. You got no choice.
Plus, you know Howard. You guys are friends.
Plus, we're friends, exactly. And the intimacy of radio always makes you feel like nobody's listening because you're just kind of there in your little vacuum. So you don't think of the ramifications and how many millions of people are out there actually listening live. So it's always like, oh wow, people are actually listening to this. I'm not just talking to Howard in the kitchen over a cup of coffee. But that's what's so great about it, because that's what you capture when you're in there. You feel like the kind of conversations you would just have normally.
Right, it's the best of both worlds. You've got, a lot of people are hearing it, but you don't feel like that.
Exactly. It's not like television where you immediately know that somehow it's being beamed out. Radio has a smaller feeling, but just as big as an impact, so it's kind of cool.
All right, well, have fun today, Sandra.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Sandra Bernhard is here. Good friend of the show. Interesting woman. Always in the middle of show business, everything. She knows everyone. She's been around. She's been through the mill in show business.
She's been around.
If you had to do it all over again, would you pick a show business career? I mean, seriously, do you think you might have been happier?
No.
You would not pick a show business career,
No,
right?
I would. I would have.
You would? Like, think about it. Like, what if you would become a religious leader? Or because, first of all, it makes
there are easier ways to make a living.
I love Sandra.
There are easier ways to not make a living.
I love Sandra very much personally, and I got to tell you, it never makes sense to me that you're so religious. Like,
I'm not religious, Howard.
You are, honey.
You're spiritual?
She goes to a hardcore temple.
Because I want to hear the Torah reading. I like to hear
religious.
it. But it's not religious. For me, it's like there's some continuity in life.
But you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God.
Like, you're so cynical. I would think you were one of those people.
I am so not cynical.
You are the most cynical. It's intimidating, your cynicism.
No, it's not cynical.
Would you two get on the same page?
You see the humor. Like, when I sit with you and we're just hanging out, you see the humor in everything, and it's hard, and it's biting, and it's cynical, and like all of a sudden,
I don't think the two are mutually exclusive.
And then you open up your heart to God.
But we're living in a physical world.
How can you open your heart to God and still make fun of so many people and be so harsh?
I don't think I'm making fun of people. I think I'm a social critic like you.
Right.
There's layers upon layers. I mean, we're here. What is this 𝗛ощ𝗲𝗿𝗍? I mean, look at the world.
Yeah, what is
God
this?
is there.
What is this?
If
is there
God
God?
is there and listen, he gave us free reign. We've turned it into a bunch of shit.
We have. I was thinking about this the other day.
I hear myself a little better. Thank you.
Good. Now you hear him.
Oh, God.
He gave us free reign, and we've turned it into a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
You're right. And like, you know what? These guys.
We can turn it around at any given moment.
Sure.
And all these guys who predict the end of the world and stuff, as crazy as they are, it's just like, we don't even know that, like, this thing that we're on, this Earth, that just won't blow up tomorrow.
We don't know that.
What the fuck do we know?
We don't know that. The only thing we have in our control.
What do we have in our control?
Is humanity and love.
And we're making a terrible thing of that.
Well, most people are, and a lot of people aren't. There's good people. There's people that live their lives, do their things, let other people do their things, and don't interfere. And can
You're
stand
referring
back.
to the religious nuts who say you can't be gay, you can't fuck on Tuesday.
Or just like people on the street. People looking at each other, giving attitude and like looking people up and down. And there's just this constant like exchange of negativity.
But isn't show business such a fucking rough life in the sense that, yeah, I mean, when you're on top of the world and everything's going great, it's great.
Like you, constantly.
But when you're like, listen.
Yeah, it's depressing.
You were in a movie that I think is one of the most brilliant movies, King of Comedy.
Right.
I think that
By the way, it's exactly 30 years ago today that I started shooting that movie.
Really?
Okay, so.
Yeah.
King,
is that crazy?
Cool. That's
in show business.
By the way, it was my birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you,
I should have known that. I usually
a fabulous birthday.
What'd you do?
Well, I rehearsed for my show because I'm doing a big show tomorrow night at Town Hall.
Right. Did you get laid?
No, there was no time for sex on my birthday.
Wow.
I mean, I was busy. I rehearsed, and then I went to Liza Minnelli's house because she's one of my special guest stars on my show tomorrow night. She's
You were at her
really.
house?
I went to her place.
What do you mean her place?
Well,
her apartment?
Her apartment, but it's big. It's like a place that she's been in for many years.
Look at you.
That Halston originally designed.
Wow.
So who else is there beside you?
My friend Justin Bond, because we've written a musical together.
Yeah, but I mean, at Liza's place, you expect to see...
No, I'm talking about tomorrow night.
Yeah, but who was at Liza's apartment?
No, Liza's... Nobody. Her
It was just you and Liza?
Her vocal coach. No, I had my musical director.
You were working.
And David Brind, my director.
Is she odd?
Liza, no, she's wonderful.
What?
You never met Liza?
I mean,
Liza's never been on the show.
No, never.
Well, you crazy.
That would be so fucked up.
Darling. Yeah, you do a better one than I do. Howard.
Howard, I'm just fine. My mother.
She served any food?
No, there was no food.
Tacky.
Well, I mean...
What time were you over there?
We got there at 4.
Get at Liza's house at 4. What time did you leave?
5:30.
Oh,
on
okay.
a tight
She got ready before dinner.
No, she didn't want us to go. She was telling us great stories.
Does she offer you a drink, or is it like alcohol-free there?
No, we've been there before. When she's had like parties and there's alcohol.
There is?
Yeah. She drinks Snapple.
Is that
She
right?
drinks Diet Snapple.
What was she wearing?
She was wearing like kind of sweatpants and like a big oversized T-shirt.
Yeah.
Anybody fucking her? I mean, she's not getting laid. Is she?
I don't think that's a priority for Liza, but no,
You never turn to Liza when you're at a house. Are you getting laid? You don't think getting laid is a priority?
How's it going, Liza?
Yeah, what's happening in the bedroom, Liza?
But you love that. That's the aspect of show business you love. You love going to Liza's house. You love
who
all
wouldn't
that.
like going to Liza's house and hearing the great showbiz classic stories?
Did she start talking about her mom and the old days and Frank and and?
No, she was actually talking about her first movie she ever did with Albert Finney.
Wow.
And how she was in the car with him, and she kept turning to him during the scene and talking to him, and then they stopped the scene, and he put his arm through hers and just walked down the street, and they were talking and talking. He goes, "Have you noticed you haven't looked at me once? You don't need to look at me when we're talking." So that was a revelation.
Mm-hmm.
Albert Finney. That's a showbiz classic story.
Right.
Like
So when she tells that stuff, you just sit there and you kind of listen. I hate going to famous people's homes because I get nervous and I'm like, maybe I should be talking more. And you're very relaxed.
No, we're relaxed. First was we rehearsed our song. We're doing that song Class
together
from Cabaret from Chicago.
You will sing a duet with Liza.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, I know, it was crazy. And she was giving me all these like places to breathe, stops. It was like,
Were you resentful?
Not at all.
You're willing
when
to
you're
take...
sitting at the feet of the master, the star of Cabaret, yeah, I'm going to start arguing
She's
with
like,
Liza.
no, Sandy, breathe here.
Yeah, well,
breathe here, Sandy.
She doesn't do the English accent. She's Sandy, She's like, she's all zhuzhed up, crazy. Like she's high energy, crazy. And then
she tweaked?
Is she tweaked?
Yeah. Who knows?
No, I wouldn't.
No,
Not in a druggy way.
No.
She's just got that natural adrenaline, you know?
So that's pretty cool. But okay. What my point is that show business can be great when you're doing movies, then you're doing the Roseanne sitcom and everything, and you're at Madonna's house partying with her, and then all of a sudden there are those days where like Madonna doesn't even want to be a friend anymore. You're not on a sitcom, and you're this brilliant movie actress, and nobody even fucking calls for a good movie. It sucks, right? It's like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
Keep doing what I do. I perform live. I write my books. I have, my ancillary things that we all do.
Does getting old suck, or do you like it?
I feel great.
You do look good.
You don't
look your age.
I work out. I've got a 13-year-old kid. I mean, what do I?
Is your kid 13?
She'll be 13 in July.
Oh my goodness!
Does she hate you yet?
She's finishing 7th grade. Yeah, sometimes she does.
Is it hard having you for a mother? I mean, are you just an annoying mother?
No, I am not an annoying mother.
I mean,
I'm very laid back with her. I'm very self-aware.
Do you meddle in her life constantly?
No, I do not.
You nudge the crap out of her?
No, I don't nudge her.
Every minute. Where are you going to pish today? I mean, you let her on her own?
We just sort of started letting her on her own a little tiny bit.
Right.
But it's New York City, and she's my daughter. I'm not going to let her wander around this.
Do you let her Facebook?
No.
You don't?
Absolutely not.
What the fuck?
No.
I mean, come on.
No, she just now got her own email address.
Got a phone?
Do you come on to her?
No phone.
No phone?
Mm-mm.
Do you? What if you need to get in touch with her and she's at a friend's house?
Well, we still have somebody who, kind of hangs with her.
I see.
And picks her up and stuff.
Do you have, so she has no Facebook. And do you monitor her email account? Will you be able to?
Oh, please. I mean, of course we'll monitor her.
You're totally all over her.
She doesn't.
You're going to spy on her email?
You don't understand.
I have 3 girls.
First of all, she's not a jappy kid.
Yeah.
She's a smart kid.
Yeah.
She's sensitive. She's not, of course she's into, like, some of the stuff that all kids are into.
Of course.
But she likes being with me and Sarah.
You think so?
I know so. I can tell you.
Listen to me.
When she found out that there was an after party for my show tomorrow night,
she wants to go.
She called me. I was doing a gig at Stephen Talkhouse Sunday night.
Oh, very nice.
I ran in and out.
Yeah.
She called me on the phone. She goes, why wasn't I informed of this party on Wednesday night? Why wasn't I told about this party? I said, honey, it's going to be at 11:30 at night.
Right.
You have school the next day.
Of course.
We are leaving for L.A. for your cousin's bat mitzvah.
Look at
I said,
you.
You will be in bed asleep. Then last night she was haranguing me. Can I please just come down to the party because it's going to be in my building? I don't know that somebody else has said. I said, no. No, this is not a party for you. You're not coming to this party.
Well, that's good
And
mothering.
then she got pissed off at me. I don't care if she's pissed off at me.
Good for
I
you.
am her mother.
Now you're turning me on.
Okay?
Because now you're a good parent.
No. The law will be laid down. And she'll be pissed off at me for exactly 2 hours, and then she loves me even more.
Of course, because, you have just hit on something very important.
Yeah. This whole country has fallen apart because parents are so busy trying to, assuage their own guilt.
You've never been more attractive to me than right now, because what you're saying is the key to mothering.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say this, people, men and women, cannot say no to their children.
No, they can't.
They want to be their friends. They want to be popular.
This is my main beef. You're not doing them a favor.
You're not doing them any favors at all. That's why she's not going to be on Facebook. Why should my kid be on Facebook? So people can harass her and harangue her. No.
Maybe you're being a little
No.
What?
That fucking Facebook is bullshit. I don't go.
Are you on Facebook?
Well, yeah, but my manager does my Facebook.
Doesn't your daughter have a manager?
Business.
It's strictly business. You're not on there corresponding. But you're on Twitter. I see
I'm
you
on
on
Twitter,
there.
but
with Natalie Maines entering it up. And didn't you recently on Twitter become best friends with 𝗛cie herself?
I've known 𝗛cie from before.
But you became very close to her over Twitter.
Well.
So look at the fun you're having with Twitter and Facebook.
I'm an adult. I'm in the public eye anyway. What the hell have I got to lose?
You're barely an adult.
She's my child. I will protect her. I will go to the boards for that kid.
When will she be allowed to be on Facebook? Has she said to you, Mom, I want to be on Facebook?
No, she's not going to be on Facebook.
She call you Mom or she call you Ima?
No, she goes,
Mom?
We're not living in 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗏.
I don't know.
For fuck's sake. Yeah, she calls me Mom. She calls me Mommy, Mommy Sandy. She calls Sarah, Mommy Sarah.
I see.
But
2 years from now, will she be on?
No, we don't want her to be on Facebook, because let me tell you something.
Wow.
When kids go to college and then they try to get a job and they put all this crap up on Facebook, they can't get a job.
I think you're overprotective. What do you think of that?
No, I think that the world is moving too fast.
You're slowing it down for her.
I'm slowing it down for myself. I don't sit there and get suckered into I still have a flip phone.
Let me see.
Look at my goddamn phone.
Produce the phone. So how do you tweet?
Oh my God! Can you make a call?
What a shit phone. Business must be bad. You better go to her show. You got a shitty Samsung phone.
I love my flip phone.
No, you don't.
If
you had an iPhone,
oh my God!
Do you know that yesterday Apple just announced a new operating system?
Let me tell you something.
What?
I don't want to walk down the street and bump into people who are so fucking unconscious that they're twittering and tweeting and texting, and they bump into people. They fall off the curb. But this is the world we're living in. People it's like, be here. Be in the now. I want to see people. I like to observe people. I walk down the street. I take notes when I get home. I saw this person.
But
This
your very
person
opinion,
inspired me.
did your daughter ever say to you, Mom, listen, I'm a good kid. I'm responsible.
She says that all the time. I tell her that.
Make some decisions like being on Facebook?
No, the Facebook thing isn't happening. She knows that's not happening.
Are there things her friends are doing that you won't allow her to do?
Oh, are you kidding me? This is the Third Reich over here.
Almost. You know what? It so happens that most of her kids, her friends, are more monitored than the average kids.
By the way, you are in the middle of this Arnold Schwarzenegger controversy.
Oh,
how so?
It's so not a controversy. This is so insane. When I was like 19 or 20 and I first moved to L.A., I used to go down to the beach at Venice. Just sit on the beach.
And you were quite the sight at 19.
Oh, it's quite the sight.
You were
like an
skinny.
Auschwitz survivor.
You looked like you escaped from Auschwitz.
I was on that show.
People tried to feed you?
Yeah.
It wasn't your best look, and yet, the truth is, Arnold Schwarzenegger hit on you back then. So it shows you. No matter what condition you're in, even if you just escaped from Auschwitz, he will hit on you. What did he do?
Sitting on the beach.
He kicked sand in your face, didn't he? And you beat him up.
I used to sit. I guess I was down in front of Gold's Beach in Venice. The Gold's.
That's where all the bodybuilders were.
It was in the day. So he came up to me, this huge hulk of a human being.
Good-looking guy, right?
He was good-looking in those days.
Sure.
And he came in. How are you? What are you doing here? What's your name? What are you doing in town? What's machst du? What's happening?
I want you to play olive oil in my movie. Yeah, and you're a skinny little kid.
And I'm like looking up at him. I'm like, yeah, I'm just hanging out. He's kind of like flirty and cute, and we just schmoozed, and he wandered off.
Do you think he was hitting
That
on
was
you?
it? That was it.
Yeah.
But of course, had I said to him, here's my number, call me, let's go out, I'm sure he would have.
Because Sandra, she ended up fucking Jay Leno one night.
she was out there.
You were a
She was
young girl.
happening.
How old were you when that happened with Jay Leno?
Probably only 20.
20 years old. She was out there. She was playing the game.
Yeah.
Jake took her to the apartment. Didn't he beat you or something with a whip or some kind? Spanked you.
He spanked me.
Yeah, I mean,
baby, let me bang your box. Ooh,
you could have been
baby,
Mrs.
let me
Jay
bang
Leno.
Your box. Never.
Never? No, you don't like him.
I don't not like him. I just think he's he's a schlub.
Were you surprised by Arnold's cheating? Didn't you think they had the perfect marriage?
Oh, come on. Let me tell you something.
Sandra, you know
I've
everything.
always loved Maria Shriver. She's a sweetheart. She interviewed me years ago when she was, had her show.
Seems like the ideal, strong, capable woman, right?
Yeah, and I don't understand how she got suckered into this and stayed in it for so long.
Do you think because he's Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's a famous
I think it's a
actor?
religious thing. I think, I think that the
Catholic thing?
The Kennedys have been ruled by Catholicism and their guilt and their fears.
You think she knew that he was cheating?
Oh, come on.
Really?
She's nobody's fool. Of course she knew.
Really?
You're going to tell me.
But wait a minute, why did she get upset?
The housekeeper.
You think she knew that was going on in the house?
I think that I think people put a lot of people put blinders on Robin. You know this.
Okay,
and maybe it was just like easier this way. And then, of course, once he became the governor, she wasn't going to say. Well, she wasn't going to walk out on the situation.
Right.
These long-suffering broads. I don't get it.
You understand men. Why would he fuck this
I think he
housekeeper?
has like a this fantasy. It's a Germanic, Austro-Hungary vibe.
Conquering
constantly.
In a way, a friend of mine pointed out. He said to me, in a way, Arnold's always been a liar. He took steroids. The whole industry of bodybuilding is a cheat and a lie.
It's based on a house of cards.
It is.
It's constantly collapsing. Mm-hmm. Listen, my first trainer, Luis De Freitas, used to do all the competing with with Arnold. He poured the tea on Arnold a long time ago about all of that.
Do you know what? You are so worldly. Look at you at 18, 19, hanging out in Venice Beach there, Gold's Gym. But your daughter, you're going to...
It's a different time.
It's a different time?
It's a different time. And I had a different, inclination. I had a mindset. I knew what I was doing.
She doesn't know what she's doing?
What kid these days knows what they're doing? And she's my daughter. It's different.
You will protect
her. My parents were... They were thrilled. They didn't have to pay for college. I went to LA. I went to Charles Ross School of Beauty to learn manicuring. It was $350. I said my entire education cost $350. My father was thrilled.
Were you, listen, you used to be one of these Kabbalah people, right?
Yeah, I went to Kabbalah. I got a lot out of it spiritually. And then it started to get crazy over there.
So were you surprised to read that there was some sort of financial shenanigans going on? No, you were not.
No.
You knew this.
Listen, I didn't know it for a fact, but anytime there's a situation where, you're tying spirituality in with, like, if you give money, things are going to be better.
Right. That's a
I want to give to a lot of organizations because I know it's going to help people.
Right.
And if I have the resources, we want to spread it around. That's spirituality. But when you're telling me, write a blank check for X amount and everything is going to change, that's bullshit.
Was the silliest move in your career turning down Ghostbusters? You turned down the role as secretary in the Ghostbusters.
And tell me where that girl is today.
She is shadowing Gary right now for an internship.
If I'd been offered the Sigourney Weaver role, but you know what? Here's a fun, crazy story.
Well.
After I turned that down, who directed that movie? What's his name?
Ivan
Reitman hooked me up with Sigourney Weaver and Christopher Durang, the writer, and he wanted us to write a movie where me and Sigourney and Christopher are all involved in some sort of sexual hijinks.
Right.
So we tried to sit down and write this movie, and it was like an exercise in futility.
You sat down in the room with Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Who thought Sigourney Weaver could write?
Yeah, right. Like, why would I? I know. Listen, Ivan helped me on my movie immeasurably. I owe everything to him. But
is that true?
Oh, I haven't produced my movie.
Oh.
And he's a genius. But the thing is, this sounds like something crazy.
It was so crazy.
It was you.
It was insane. Sigourney Weaver and Christopher Durang, the playwright, who Sigourney and Christopher are very close.
I see.
They should have just given it to Christopher Durang, given him the idea, go off and write it, and let's shoot it.
Right.
Because you're not a screenwriter. And
I have. I've written movies and TV shows, but it's not, when you collaborate with people.
Oh, it's awful. And with Sigourney,
it's the worst.
Did Sigourney sit there and go, I know, I'll kiss Sandra, then...
Oh, she was titillated by the whole thing, you know what I mean? And she came over to my hotel room, she was laying on my bed. And
really? Nothing happened?
No, nothing.
What?
She's too tall.
Oh, stop it. You would go down on her in three fucking seconds.
Sigourney Weaver's not my type.
That's a lie.
Sweetie?
Oh, please.
I don't like tall people, except you.
Really?
I've always been attracted to shorter people.
If Sigourney Weaver, back in that day, when she was as hot as could be, you would not have made love to her?
No.
No kidding.
It's not my type.
Angelina Jolie, your type?
Huh.
Okay. Now we're talking.
In the schmear.
That's right.
But my girlfriend kind of has the Angelina Jolie
she
vibe.
does. Believe me, I know.
You know?
I know.
Not that she doesn't have the crazy vibe, though.
So Jay Leno, yes.
you like Angelina without the crazy.
I'll take a side order of Angelina.
Jay
minus
Leno.
the crazy.
Jay Leno, yes. Arnold Schwarzenegger, no. Sigourney Weaver, no. Go figure out what you're into.
We're narrowing it down.
You'll never figure it out.
I mean, I
don't need to figure it out anymore because I am dedicated to my lady.
You went down to shoot the reality show with Roseanne Barr.
Yeah, she flew me to Hawaii.
What is
the Big
that?
Island.
What is this?
Has that aired yet?
No, it starts, I think, late July on Lifetime.
All right. From what I understand, Roseanne now is living in Hawaii. She owns a farm where she farms nuts.
A macadamia nut farm.
Right. And she goes out.
She is so fucking crazy, man.
Yes. She's crazy.
She is so funny and crazy and brilliant.
So when she asked you to be on the reality show, do you feel pressure to go out there and be weird?
No, it was not weird. First place.
Yeah, but nobody wants a normal reality show.
Well,
Are they putting you in situations?
Yeah, but it's not. It's their first place that she had Phyllis Diller on with us as well.
Phyllis Diller is still alive?
Phyllis Diller is so sharp.
Really?
Really? She's a beautiful artist.
Right.
She's a virtuoso pianist.
Really?
She's as sharp as a tack. Yeah, she's going to be 94.
Wow.
She is wonderful.
That's amazing.
We went out 2 nights in a row.
The
first night she drank 2 martinis.
Right.
The second night she drank 3 martinis.
Yeah, why not? So she's a young 94.
She's a very young. Honey, 90 is the new 70.
Does she wear the wigs still? And yeah, she does. But she no longer has a husband, right? She had some Wolfgang Fang.
No, I don't know when her husband. Right. It's been a while.
Was she an inspiration to you as a young comedian?
Of course.
She was.
Absolutely.
Right. You weren't turned off to her style of comedy. You felt that she was very good.
When I was a kid, that was what it was.
I like Phyllis Diller.
Phyllis Diller's funny.
She was fun.
She made me laugh. These 2 days we were together, I was totally inspired.
Now, when you say 2 days that you're together, do you stay at Roseanne's farm?
No. We stayed at a hotel. They put us up at a hotel.
And they ship you in for the day to start shooting this reality show.
Yeah, we shot in the afternoon over at the farm, and then we went out to a restaurant.
Under what premise is Phyllis Diller and Sandra Bernhard brought into the...
Just friends of
You're just visiting.
Nobody asks questions. Nobody looks for a premise. They just say, get in there, get on the farm. And then what do? You farm?
Are you working?
Do you farm with
She's
Roseanne?
doing Roseanne. We went up to the organic garden.
Yeah.
And 𝗛𝗏𝗄𝗿𝗄 around up there.
Right.
And we went out to a.
And what are you doing? You're picking the nuts? What are they? How do nuts grow? What are they, in the ground or something?
No, these nuts grow on trees. Macadamias grow on trees.
And then what does she pretend to pick the nuts off the tree?
She probably did that. She made lunch for us. We sit around and talk about topical stuff. We go out. Her boyfriend, plays in a jazz, he's a jazz musician.
I see.
So the second night we go to the jazz club on the island. There's crazy people. We're talking. It's just,
It's fun.
It's fun.
So you liked it.
I loved it. It's going to be very funny.
What do you think of this guy Weiner, the representative?
Anthony Weiner.
Right. Well, your name is Weiner. You shouldn't be doing shit with your cock, right?
It's just unbelievable.
It really is.
But why does what is it? Why?
Because
please somebody explain this to me.
I'll explain it to you. He doesn't really want to be a politician.
What does he want to be?
He doesn't like his life. He wanted a change.
He blew it up. That's
and he
one
blew
thing
up
for
his
sure.
life. He blew it up.
He's got this nice wife. Supposedly she's brilliant.
Yeah, why not get rid of the wife if you don't like her?
But
he's going to
He just married her.
I don't even think it's about the wife. I think this is also the problem with this fucking internet.
Yeah.
People just go crazy.
They do.
I love the fact. Think about it. You can sit in front of your computer. You can pull your cock out and shoot a picture of your cock. I mean,
Right.
that's
why you don't have a camera phone. Look at what you'd be doing.
This is a problem for a man.
Right.
Or even some crazy woman. It's like, you look down, you used to take a mirror and look at your pussy. And this
Right.
was exciting.
Right.
Like the whole world,
now you're showing it to the
back in
world.
the feminist day, it was like, take a hand mirror
and look at your pussy.
Examine your vagina.
Right.
And I remember, you took a mirror and you're like, wow, this thing is groovy. It's weird.
But I'll tell you something.
It's sea creature-esque. But it's kind of like, I'm exploring my pussy. This is like a revolution.
But you didn't put it on the internet.
But I didn't take a camera and hold it down there and start shooting pictures.
You know how
of
crazy
my pussy.
You know how crazy this guy gets?
Jesus
Because I was
Christ.
just reading that there was one woman who says she met Anthony Weiner on the internet. And so he said, call me, gave her his number. She calls, it's his congressional office. Now that's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
They start talking, and he says to her, would you send me a picture of your vagina?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So I'm like,
no.
well, why would you at some point you're going to get busted doing this stuff. You know
Yeah,
it.
at some point.
It's too out there. Yeah.
Nobody's going to protect you. I love that. Just do it. I'll never reveal it.
Are you friends with Courtney Love?
I know I hung out with Courtney Love years ago, briefly.
Did you meet her because you found her laying face down in the snow?
She told me the snorri.
What snorri? What snorri?
A boring story, a snorri. I just invented a new word.
What was the snorri?
The snorri was
I love this word.
I know. That she had kind of collapsed on the Lower East Side, and I literally stepped over, and she looked at me. She says, "You're Sandra Bernhard, man. I loved you in King of Comedy," and then she collapsed back down again. So when we met, she told me the snorri and reminded me. I said, "Oh yeah, I think I remember stepping over you in a snowbank on the Lower East Side."
It's amazing with you. You've had so many experiences and hung out in so many weird scenes that isn't something that stands out in your mind. Even you had to be reminded about it.
I know. I just
Isn't that crazy?
I just keep going from one crazy experience. One crazy snorri to the next.
I was thinking of you. I was watching Letterman the other night, and he had on Lady Gaga. And I was thinking Lady Gaga's sort of like Madonna now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe years ago you would have been friends with her or something, but I think she'd be too weird for you. You know what I mean?
Gaga moves too goddamn fast for me.
Right.
Gaga makes Madonna look practically laconic.
Yeah, right. She's very energetic.
Laconic.
Right. She's very energetic, right?
Well, not just energetic. Here's a woman who just can't stop.
Yeah.
And I said this to my daughter. I said to Cicely, I said, I worry about Gaga because I think Gaga's going to burn out. She goes, Mom, Gaga barely did anything this year. And I was like, Nishmir, what are you talking about? She didn't have a new album up. She had to put out a new album, Mom.
So you think Gaga is moving too fast, and your daughter says, no, Gaga is pacing herself properly.
Gaga has slowed down.
Would your daughter be allowed to go to the Gaga concert?
With me and some...
As a chaperone.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Okay, all right.
We watched the Gaga show on HBO. It was crazy.
Yes, for sure.
By the way, have you mentioned that I have a new album?
That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to do that. Here's the reason Sandra showed up today. She didn't come in for her health.
Listen, you know what? I would come down here anytime to schmooze with you.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
You know I'm not craven. Anybody else would have walked in and immediately said, listen out for my new album, I Love Being Me. Don't you?
The new album, Sandra Bernhard's new album, is called, it's a comedy album, Love Being Me, Don't You, is available today on iTunes. Now,
it's dropping today.
Yeah.
Remember the old days when they dropped it? They drop them on it. They still drop them on a Tuesday, though.
And you look good.
Thank you.
No facelift on this girl.
No, baby.
No Botox.
All
ever.
natural.
There might be a little Botox in that face.
At least I don't have a droopy eye.
You have Botox?
Yeah, I get a little Botox.
You do?
I get a little filler. Yeah.
What's a filler?
What's a filler? It's, I'm not going to give them any fucking promotion unless they're planning on kicking back some dough my way.
What does it cost to get this Botox in your face? It's expensive, though, right?
It varies depending on how much you get done. I don't do it very often.
I saw my daughter had her prom, and I'm in one picture because I was the photographer, but they turned the camera on me. I saw this picture. I was going to throw up.
It was like the camera turned on you.
Oh, my God.
The digital cameras make you look like hell.
They do.
I like film. Film is where it's at.
I know you could hide in the film.
The film
is forgiving.
It has dimension to it.
Why are you shooting in digital, Howard?
Well, why? Because this is it. This is what the technology is.
What are you going to do? You got to have any choice. Nobody has any film left.
So you get what they call filler. Where do they fill in the?
You do a little bit in your laugh lines, a little bit in your frown line, and that's all I do. That's it. That's it.
Because you look young.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can't blow your face up like a balloon. You start looking like
some people do.
You start looking like some sort of sea creature.
No,
I still want to look like me.
Everyone always told you, get a nose job, is that, and you resisted all that, and you look fantastic.
Yes, by the way, before I forget, I did a little show called Are We There Yet? It's on TBS. It's a black family comedy show.
You're in a black show?
Who played my mother?
Who?
Joan Rivers.
No kidding.
Yeah, I play a cop, and she's in jail.
You're on a black show where Joan Rivers is your mother?
How did the two of you white people get in it?
Yeah, why are you on a black show?
Because the children love me. You know that. They always have.
And the black people, how do you interact with black people on the show? I mean, why I don't understand.
Because I play a desk sergeant, and the lead woman gets arrested.
I see.
For talking back to a cop. And my mother, played by Joan Rivers, has stabbed my father, her husband.
I see.
And you know something? I realized I had never really met Joan before.
Right.
And had never really worked with her.
Was she kind to you? Was she a fan of yours?
She was so nice.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Right.
And it's her birthday tomorrow.
I would think the two of you would get along very well.
We hit it off. And I know you know Joan and love Joan.
I do.
So we had a good time. I just thought.
I like that you're working on black shows now. Good for you.
I think you should just take that as your niche.
Right.
But you know,
I'm the white person who does black shows.
I was discovered by Paul Mooney. You know that.
And the black people were nice to you? They accepted you?
Oh, honey, they love me.
Black people like you?
Black people love me.
Would it be great if they brought back the Jeffersons and Sandra was in it?
Yeah.
That's right.
She could be
Wheezy. I was sneezy, squeezy.
Louise.
It's one of my great snories.
All right, look. Again, Sandra, this is a big day for her. Her album, as she says, dropped.
Dropping.
It's dropping right now as we speak. And,
as long as my tits aren't dropping.
Right.
Yeah, the right thing is dropping, the album.
How are those titties?
My ass and my tits.
You used to show your titties on stage? You used to wear, well, because your daughter.
Well, no, but I still wear like 𝗛𝗲𝗄𝗿𝗍. By the way, Ralph Ritchie designed my entire wardrobe.
But I remember
for the
one time you came out almost nude.
As if your fan base is going to run out and buy Ralph Ritchie, but he is a doll.
Yeah, but you hear what I'm saying. You used to walk out naked.
Right.
On the stage.
Listen, if I had to, I'd be proud.
You would do it?
Yeah, I would do it.
Is that sending the right message to your daughter? Do you tell her you walked out on stage naked? Do you tell her that?
I walked through the apartment naked. Who cares?
I like that you won't let her get Facebook, but you're running around naked. All right, listen to me.
I know how to control it.
Sandra's new comedy album, I Love Being Me, Don't You, is available today on iTunes. Congratulations.
Thank you, baby.
And any tickets, additional tour dates, or just to generally get involved with Sandra, go to sandrabernhard.com.
And, of course, I follow you on Twitter. Are you following me on Twitter? You
I am.
Give a shit. Do
I
you give a
read you
shit
every
about
day.
Twitter?
You know what? I stopped. I mean,
you got so hot and heavy into it, and then boom.
Boom. I burn out because people were criticizing everything I tweeted. And then I started tweeting sexy pictures of Beth. And did you see those?
Of course I did.
Yeah, and, everyone's like,
but you know what? Everybody's a critic. This is my point. That's the whole point of I love being me, don't you? Because the whole culture now is everybody's a star. It's far gone beyond anything Andy Warhol ever predicted, the 15 minutes of fame. Everybody wants to be a fucking
Honey,
star.
I follow you. How come you don't know that?
Because you've never tweeted me.
And I see that you and Natalie Maines have a conversation going on.
You're watching her and Natalie.
Well, yeah, they have a personal yesterday, the whole
don't
day.
Forget,
Honey, I wish you were here. We'd be drinking a wine.
I know.
I read the whole thing. I'm there. I enjoy it.
We got to get Natalie back to the East Coast once in Blue Moon, not because she goes to Hawaii all the time.
Well, she likes it there.
She knows me. She's finally singing again. I think she and the girls are doing a new album.
Well, that's smart. That's what she does.
Remember we talked about that.
Sandra and I get
got
together.
One of the most incredible
You
voices.
decide what the Dixie Chick should be doing.
Yeah, I got together with Sandra.
We advised Natalie Maines to get her ass back in the recording studio because who sings better than Natalie Maines?
No one.
I'll be honest with you. Sandra and I were sitting there when they're staring at each other, and I said, "What's with that Natalie?" And she goes, "I don't know." And I go, "I don't know either." Then we talked behind Natalie's back for a good 15, 20 minutes.
Because you love her.
And then I said, "What's wrong with her that she won't fucking sing?"
Yeah, what's she thinking?
I think she needed a break after that whole, kerfuffle with, when she critiqued George Bush. I mean, those fucking rednecks came down on her ass.
It got to her.
So fucking hard. She's not like us, She's a sensitive soul.
Right.
She doesn't want to put up.
She doesn't want to mix it up.
Her bulletproof vest of emotion.
Yeah. Right. She's an artist.
Yeah.
And I think her mind did get blown.
Not that we don't.
Not that you aren't an artist.
And not that we.
I'm not. I'm proud to say. There's nothing artful about me.
Nothing artful about you.
Goddamn right. Don't call me an artist. I'll punch you in the face. Sandra's an artist, and so is Natalie. That's right. All right, look.
Yes.
I could talk to you all day, but I'm not going to do that because I want to get out of here at some point.
Sandra.
Yes.
So much was made today of your parenting style.
Yeah.
Were you taking Howard's advice into account, or is it just going in one ear out the other?
Howard and I have very serious conversations about parenting, and I respect Howard immensely because I think he's done a really nice job with his 3 girls. And it's not easy when you're like Howard and the divorce, and it's a fine, sensitive line to walk.
Right. Just having 3 daughters as a male, I think.
Exactly. I mean, what a heavy thing. It's heavy having 3 daughters.
And then other factors being thrown into the mix, it makes it that much more difficult.
Exactly.
So is he really not this liberal parent that he was making himself out to be?
I don't think Howard's so liberal.
Well, he's trying to imply that you're too strict, that you're almost a hypocrite.
No, but he agreed that was the way to be. I mean, ultimately, did you hear it? I mean,
well, it's like you can't necessarily practice what you preach because you have to.
But I'm surprisingly conservative in many ways. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I'm a very disciplined person. What I do on stage as a performer and an artist, I mean, you can't walk out there and be like a Christian fundamentalist. I mean, you got to give them glamour and excitement. But I look at the world in a certain way, and I think that I cover all the territory of being a person I admire in myself, and that's all I can do.
So your showbiz performances don't translate into your parenting approach or anything?
Well, I think they do in the sense of being like, open to people's lifestyles, and not being judgmental. But other than that, no. We keep a pretty tight ship, but we have a lot of fun too. It's not, it's not a bummer household.
but no social networking whatsoever. I mean, that's.
Well, I do it. I have to do it for my work, but not for her.
At what age? When she's 18, is it? Well,
at a certain point, I can't control it, but I would advise her not to do it.
Hey, you know what? If I were a parent, I think I would feel the same way.
When you're a parent.
A lot of creepos out there.
When you're a parent, you'll agree with me. Believe me.
All right, Sasha.
Thanks, honey. Bye, guys.
What do you got for us, Steve?
Anthony Weiner can learn from Howard Stern. If only the congressman had paid attention to Howard, writes Rob Eshman at JewishJournal.com.
Really?
Howard rule number 1, Eshman says, be honest. When you can't express your urges, Eshman writes, they can overtake you. To various degrees, Eshman concludes, each one of us is, as the theme song here goes, a tortured man.
Mm-hmm.
Meantime, another prominent online voice taking note of an aim at Ronnie the limo driver.
Hey, by the way, speaking of Anthony Weiner, you bring up a good point. I mean, the front page of the newspaper today when you wake up, I mean, this is better than any reality show. So
Hooma's home.
Mrs. Weiner is home. Yeah, Hooma's home. And they got a pic. I felt bad for her in the sense that, what did she do wrong that she's now being hounded by the paparazzi?
Right.
But anyway, she pulls up in the car to her house, to where her and Anthony Weiner live. And she's coming home from her job with Hillary Clinton. So yesterday, that means at some point in the night, she walked in and Anthony Weiner's sitting there. What the fuck? I'm thinking, I was obsessed with this morning. I'm thinking, okay,
what
Anthony.
What is the greeting?
I think it's like I'm not like, oh, hi, honey. What's I can't do that.
Here's dinner.
Like, okay, come on, let's get on with our lives.
I made you a nice dinner.
I mean, I guess you kind of just sit in your room, and then you kind of meander out, and you walk out to greet her, and you don't go and kiss her or hug her. I mean, he's got to know that. So although maybe he's so arrogant, he does. No, he's got to be humbled by this. So what's the move? Does he oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I think he'd come right out and start doing apologies.
On your knees, you crawl out.
I so apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm getting help. I mean, what do you say? There has to be a camera on this.
We need to know.
Oh, I wish I was a ghost.
And you never get that answer. How did you break the news? How did you first say hello when she came home?
It would be great if he was like in that pose of his where he's naked and he has his hand over his cock and he's just like, honey, look, it's all yours.
I'm doing it for you now.
I'm fully shaven, even my armpits. There's no ball hair. Let's go. What do they say to each other? I mean, I know they probably talked on the phone, but not much. Oh, I wish. What does he even like? What does he say?
I don't even know how she comes home.
Oh my God. Well, listen, she's got to go home sometime, even to get her stuff.
Yeah, but should he be there? I don't know.
And there's reporters all over the house, and they're taking
and
a picture.
You're being watched, everything you do.
And look at the front page of the paper. He's got to be freaking out. Hoomer returns as Rat Weiner, eyes quitting.
Yeah. You're married to a rat.
Meanwhile.
Where's my rat?
Meanwhile, I mean, I don't even think, there are politicians who have done way worse and haven't been called rats.
Yeah, but that's what he's being called in the press.
Yeah. And she, married him thinking he was an up-and-comer and she was going to be the first lady of New York and blah, 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 blah.
This was a knight with shiny armor.
She's going to be the first lady of New York City. It's going to be great. They'll go out with the Clintons, blah, blah, blah. And now all of a sudden he's rat.
Gracie Mansion, city, balls and festivities.
I could have married a lot of guys. Look at me now. Now I'm married to a Mrs. Rat. I'm a rat.
Mrs. Rat.
I mean, for Christ's sake.
And I'm carrying a rat's baby.
I'm a rat by association. Listen to me. You better fix this. I will.
There's no fixing it. How do you fix it?
I don't want this. Wait, how am I going to go with Hillary and Bill to dinner? Yeah, he's disgusting. Look at him. I mean, who texts? Get a blowjob. You better build a time machine, sir. And go back in time and undo this. And is he like going like, listen, baby, I would never cheat on you. This wasn't cheating. I got caught up in something. I know it's silly, but or does he just, what does he do? You know what? Maybe sit on the bed with a gun in your mouth.
Oh.
Then she's got to. Right?
Maybe she says, shoot. Shoot.
She's probably like, is that a real gun?
I don't believe it.
Listen, 𝗻𝗄, I don't want you going back to that disgusting rat man. You come stay with me and Hillary at our house. That's it. What he did to you is terrible. Terrible. I mean, you're hot. You understand what happened with me and Hillary, right? You know, we got old, that's all. She kept herself in shape like
more
you.
than a year.
𝗻𝗄, you're in shape. Who knows what's going on? I'm sorry, Steve. I didn't mean to interrupt.
So Bob Lefsetz writing about the sometimes inverse correlation between talent and Twitter popularity. Lefsetz declaring, quote, if Twitter was about talent, Ronnie the limo driver would be bubbling up. Ronnie responding in his inimitable style, quote, screw him and his article. If he wants to make it like I'm stupid, be my guest.
Well, Ronnie is stupid because he doesn't understand. Lefsetz was actually...
It sounded like a compliment.
It was complimenting him. I read the article. He was talking about Lady Gaga. And what he was saying is that it's the music stupid. He's saying that Lady Gaga's running around with the costumes and the carrying on and the attitude and the Twitter followers. He goes, it doesn't matter if you have 10 million Twitter followers. The album tanked. And he's saying if Twitter followers meant something, then Ronnie the limo driver would be the biggest star in the world. He's got 100,000 followers. He's not putting you down. What's the matter with you?
Well, that's not the way you put it to me yesterday,
I read it
Steve.
to you. I read it to you.
You made it sound like I was stupid.
I just read it.
Oh, stop it now.
Quote. He was actually complimenting you.
Well, thank you. All right.
I mean, he wasn't being negative.
Right, whatever. 104,000.
All right. Nice. There you go. You're like Lady... Well, his point is that with all of her followers...
She didn't sell a lot of albums?
He's saying that the fans went to Adele. Why did they go... Was Adele's album big and Gaga's bombed? Because Adele's got a good album. That's the music business. I never met this Lefsetz, but suddenly I'm quoting him every minute. I might have to have him on. How's your TV show stuff going? What's going on, man? When are we going to really see something? What's going on?
Don's working on stuff.
So you're in a negotiation?
So you're now not in the conversation. Don's taking care of everything?
Yes, ma'am.
Is Don taking care of it or Don Buchwald and Associates?
Don Buchwald and Associates.
Right.
They're taking care of it.
Yeah, I think Don laced into Ronnie.
Really?
Yeah. I think he basically said to Ronnie, listen, don't go telling people Don Buchwald's working. It's Don Buchwald.
I didn't say he's the one.
That's what I'm thinking.
Don Buchwald and Associates, okay?
Don't say Don Buchwald's working on it.
Well, it's the name of the company.
He's ashamed to be representing you. Don't you get it?
Yeah.
Right.
Don Buchwald and Associates are working on...
Right. He's helping you out.
Right.
By putting one of his agents on it.
Exactly.
Right.
And...
You're represented by Associates.
That's what I said.
No, you said Don's working on it. You know Don doesn't want to be associated with you.
He is, but he isn't.
Right.
No, but the one...
Maybe just say you're being represented by Associates of Don Buchwald. All right.
All right, the one guy...
Well, you know what he said to you. No, Ronnie said to me, Don told me, make sure you say Don Buchwald and Associates because you're not being represented by Don Buchwald. I go, yeah, because you don't want you running around saying, it's
just
embarrassing.
Just say you're represented by Associates.
Oh, he didn't say it was embarrassing.
But that's what I'm telling you he means.
No, he didn't.
You know I have to explain everything.
Like that.
What do you think he means?
Now, you understand Don, but you don't understand...
No, but I know he's... the one guy he's talking to directly because he knows him.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
The guy from Fox.
Okay. All right, take it easy.
All right.
I'm just telling you, I know Don speak. I've known the man many years.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. We talked about you, too.
Right. Believe me.
Believe me.
Use your fucking head.
I am. In
other words, Don's in the closet.
Everything's going good, man.
Yeah. All right, so where are we at with this thing? When am I going to see a show?
Dude,
when do you start taping? What are we doing?
We're supposed to tape a pilot. I'm waiting to find out a date.
Right.
Dude. And the other thing, they're in getting ready to do production. So, the wheels thing. So, waiting to hear.
Oh.
Dude. I'm just waiting to hear. And
he's ready to tape.
Whatever, dude. Meanwhile, I got all my other stuff going on now.
Yeah, what do you got? What's other stuff?
I'm at Rick's tonight in Indy the whole weekend. We're opening up a club in
India.
Indy.
Indianapolis.
Indiana.
Rick's India.
No.
Well, they haven't had a club in India before, I don't think.
I don't know about that.
Do you have a Zizzle reel?
I'll be out. Yeah, I'll be out there this weekend, and then next week I'll be in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania.
Right.
With Shuli and the block party.
Oh, the block party.
Yeah, you want to come? You like block parties?
Happening again.
Yeah, next Friday.
Great.
So.
All right.
And then I just found out something else that might happen.
Go ahead.
I'll be working with Scott the engineer again.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I don't know if he wants me to talk about it yet. Scott, you want me to talk about that yet?
What's going on?
You know who you remind me of? Regis. You know why? Regis's career started late in life, and now your career
Look
started
at you
late.
bubbling up here.
Like, your show business career hadn't started till you were in the 60s.
Dude, Scott, is it all right if I talk about it? Dude.
Regis went around for years and years and years and, like, kind of didn't have big success. And then, like,
Bumbled from one television show to the other.
and then all of a sudden, like, in his 60s,
Boom.
everyone discovered him. Poor Ronnie. His whole
Same
life.
deal.
He's been waiting. Now, all of a sudden, he's everyone's sweetheart.
Well, it's all thanks
He's
to
our
you, man.
Clara Peller.
I got to,
Well,
have to give props
I
to
had
the
nothing
boss.
to do with it.
I didn't say that.
No, I said I had nothing to do with it. I'm saying it's your
a lot
talent.
of Twitter stuff. A lot of stuff came through Twitter. I got to say.
Where's the beef?
As long as Twitter lasts, it's okay with me. You know, a year or two, it's fine with me.
All right. Go ahead. So what is this
So
for Scott
anyway,
the
now
engineer?
Scott has got a gig going on in Atlantic City at Harris.
Right.
They have a club there at night. The pool at the pool it becomes a club at night.
Yes.
And he's DJing with DJ Hollywood. And
what do you need?
all of a sudden, he comes to me this morning and he goes, "They want you to come and judge a contest."
Wow.
Out at Harris. I'll send limo to pick you up, give you a room for the night and everything. Okay, I'm there. Pay you some money.
I heard a funnier story that Scott the engineer, you know, Scott's like a lummox. You know, he's a lump on a log. And I love him, but you know him. And you heard what he does with these. So the last appearance he had with Ronnie comes out and MCs.
Yes.
And Scott's the DJ. So I don't know, either Scott went to 𝗛𝗲𝗿 or something, goes, I don't know if I want to be a DJ at these things anymore. So,
oh, really?
So 𝗛𝗲𝗿, I believe, goes, Scott,
what do you want to do?
What do you exactly? What do you want to do? He goes, maybe I'll co-host with Ronnie. We'll go up there together.
How funny is that?
You're going to be a partner.
Yeah, the two.
I mean, how stupid is that, though?
First of all, of course it's
two
stupid.
guys standing there on the stage about 5 by 5.
Well, the ad-libs you had in that last thing worked so well.
Yeah.
First of all,
you're horrible.
Listen, they bitched and moaned that it wasn't good the last time, so I said, I sat down with these guys and said, let's figure out something better that I could do.
How's that going to be better? You're horrible on stage.
Then 𝗛𝗲𝗿 said you could co-host with Ronnie. I didn't say it. 𝗛𝗲𝗿 said it. 𝗛𝗲𝗿's full of shit.
He said
did
that?
say it.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I never said that.
Well, I would love that.
𝗛𝗲𝗿 just tries to stir up shit.
I love you guys.
So
I love what goes on.
I want to do a good show for these people. They're coming to
But
pay
Scott,
money.
don't you think, I saw the show, I saw the video.
Yeah.
When you're there with your equipment and you're the DJ, at least it gives you a purpose on stage. I think it's like when if Ringo stepped out from the drums.
What would he be doing?
What would he be doing?
No, I understand that.
So at least it gives you a purpose on stage, and you can chime in with Ron.
Yeah, you're like the band leader on the Tonight Show.
I get it. But they were like, you're sitting there like a lump.
I never said anything about
these
what
guys
you did.
after we did the show.
But you are a lump.
I said about after the show. I didn't say during the show. I was bitching about you after the show, what you did after. By you look like you were miserable talking to the people and you wanted to leave. I didn't say anything about what you did during the show.
They didn't let me eat, Ronnie.
My blood sugar that was another thing.
I don't like to greet the public while I'm dining.
He was all upset.
I can't say words.
Because we did a meet and greet.
Whatever I do, I can't win.
And I'm sitting, and people are coming up and they want pictures signed and whatever.
And I did.
And I'm eating half a sandwich as I'm doing it, but I did.
You know what's amazing?
Because that's what you're paying for.
You know what's amazing? Here's a guy, not only wants extra money and everything, but really sits in a recording booth for 90% of his time, or he goes home and stares at the wall and occasionally gets to go once a week bowling. So finally, he shows up somewhere. Someone, imagine this, wants to take a picture with him or sign an autograph.
And I did.
And all of a sudden, he gets anything. I'll need to dine first. I mean, really, what did you think? He'd go, you know what, I'll put the food down.
How nice is that somebody wants to come meet me?
Robin,
where's the menu?
My hunger, I'm as big, I'm as hungry as a bear.
Yeah, so now I'm doing.
Robin, where's the menu?
I'm doing Harris with him. What are we doing at Harris, by the way?
Scott, they better feed you before you meet the public at Harris.
Yeah, we're taken care of.
But Scott,
I already said the menu.
It's a miracle that someone would even want an
Harris is
autograph from
great.
you.
What am I doing?
We're going to be doing. I'm going to be hosting and DJing with DJ Hollywood.
He's host.
And then we're going to have some kind of contest.
And what are you going to do?
I'll sit there like a lump.
Me and you and DJ.
I'll switch places.
Yeah, he's going to sit there like.
So you're going to be the host.
Yes, I'm the host.
Oh.
We're rotating. So
he's such a good host. A host.
Well,
did everybody wake up?
You know, when you think of host, I mean,
don't you think of Scott?
Yes. So during the night,
why don't you start wearing like wild hair pieces to these appearances, like Lady
Bobo.
No, like Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Like become the Lady
get
Gaga.
An exciting outfit
the blue hair.
Why don't you get like Liberace? Like why don't you start getting like wild? Like
sequin jackets.
You know, Liberace was a guy. Guy was a genius because
had no personality.
He had no personality. He was a vomit, and he played the piano, which nobody likes. But he'd show up in costumes with jewelry and limos and
his candelabra, man.
Yeah, flowing robes. Do something wear something. You can't be Lady Gaga. Be Lady Blah Blah.
You should have a candelabra on your DJ desk. You know,
yeah.
Put a good candelabra.
Okay.
You want to hear a great story?
Yeah.
No.
I love Scott. I know
it's not going to be great
I love
for me.
Scott to death, man. I love this guy. So we're doing Chambersburg, Pennsylvania next Friday night, the comedy thing, okay?
Comedy.
Orchards, by the way.
I'm not doing comedy.
Anyway, so it's a far ride. So to come back the same night is crazy.
Right.
So we're going to come back in the morning, so they're going to give us a hotel room to stay at.
Funny already.
So he goes, where are we staying? So I go, I don't know, we're staying in some shit motel called the Desert Inn.
Right.
Gets on the computer yesterday.
I want to know where it is so I can get there.
Gets on the computer yesterday.
There's no Desert Inn.
He's searching everywhere for this fucking place. Now, Chambersburg, I mean, how big could it be?
It's on the computer. You should be working, but go ahead,
But there's 14 hotels in Chambersburg, believe it or not.
Right.
But there's no Desert Inn.
Right.
Because Desert Inn doesn't fucking exist. I made it up in my head.
Right.
You know? And he's searching, and he's going to Shuli. He goes, Shuli, where is this
He's
fucking
such an
place?
asshole. You know that? You know, I just give him a nice gig and extra money, and he's got to fucking rip me an a-hole. Stop it. We're not doing anything at Harrah's. You're done.
Why are you on the computer looking for Desert Inn when you're here?
Come on.
That's my problem. What do you mean, come on? I'm serious.
He's got other gigs there.
Yeah, I'm busy.
You got to get you working,
I
man.
am working.
It was during the breakfast hour.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
working.
It's breakfast hour.
I'm working.
All right.
Plenty working.
Let me look for Desert Inn here.
I see nothing of that nature.
He goes, I don't see it here. I go, dude, it's a shit motel. You think they're going to have a website?
Yeah, but the problem is you're giving him phony hotels, and he's got to work.
I know. It was for like 5 minutes, that's all.
I am working.
Someone told me you made your intern look up Desert Inn, too.
I didn't make her, no.
She was trying to help because you were freaking out?
I didn't make her do it.
She brought...
If you didn't make her, then why did you do it?
She has a computer. She just heard the conversation that I said I can't find one, and she decided to search for it. I didn't make her do it.
And then she brought up a picture of the town also. It was fucking great. And he's looking for the Desert Inn.
I only see bed and breakfast, Holiday Inn
There's
Express.
14 hotels in that little town, man.
Where will I be staying?
Recommended to be clean and the staff to be polite.
Please instruct the staff. I'll be arriving.
And I want the breakfast to have a conglomerate of freshness.
Hey, did you hear that Ganji's not allowed to go with us to Rick's this weekend?
Why?
Because they put a kibosh on him going.
Who did? On Demand?
I guess so.
So who's going with you?
Richie Wilson and Chris Costa.
Who put the kibosh?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, God, Ganji lives for that.
Yeah, he was all upset. But he goes to me yesterday, he goes, well, if I really wanted to go, I could make it happen, but I'm not going to push the issue.
So who told him no?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Boy, that's mysterious. Doug, what's going on with that?
Doug's not in, and nobody seems to know why Ganji can't go.
Huh? Who forbids that? I mean, I'm thrilled. I mean, I don't think Ganji should go.
So, Greg here is telling me that it was self-imposed by Ganji.
Really?
Why?
Because you gave him such a hard time, you're probably ashamed to go.
Yeah, you know what? You know why Ganji pisses me off? Because he's creepy. Like, everything that has to do with a chick, he's in on. For a while, he had to pre-interview the Miss Howard TVs. And I said, Ganji, it's not necessary. Will's going to pre-interview him. And he goes, well, no, I'll handle it myself.
Well, you killed that for him, too.
Yeah, I know.
You're ruining all his fun.
But I said, but why do two guys need to why do I have to have two guys doing that? And why is the only guest that we have? I've had, Tatum O'Neal was here yesterday. One guy interviewed her. How come two guys didn't? You know what I mean? It was like insane what was going on here. And then Doug had to shoot her pictures personally.
Right.
Like, what was that about? So I said to these guys, listen, come clean. Is this something you want to do because you're horny? Oh, no. I'm way too busy. I don't even want to be pre-interviewing them. And Doug's like, no. I just thought I'd help out with some very attractive pictures. I go, but Jason takes the pictures. I already got someone doing that. I don't need double coverage on this stuff. Don't you? I thought you guys are so busy. We have such little budget. If you're too busy to do everything else, then how can you be busy with this?
Yeah. Why is this taking up so much time and so many other people who work there?
It's like when I say to Scott, how can you not be doing this? You're looking up the Desert Inn. I mean, really?
I multitask.
Okay, that's all right.
I multitask. There is work going on.
So, and Ganji was just like being like, I didn't even realize these very hot girls were even girls. I mean, I didn't even notice them. So I knew he was being a bullshit artist. By the way, where is Doug and where's Ganji? It's almost 8 a.m.
Well, they're pissed that they don't get to do these things.
Ganji doesn't come in every day.
Ganji doesn't come.
And I don't know where Doug is.
There's no hot chicks booked on the show.
That's just saying, because you know what? Will was pointing out to me that Ganji, he's in for some stuff. Like yesterday, he was the guy holding the mic when the Playboy Playmate of the Year was doing the armpit sniffing.
Yeah, like how did Ganji show up here for that? Now that you say that, when we had the Playboy Playmate of the Year, all of a sudden he's here.
By the way, did you notice he tried to get online to get snipped?
Did you notice I blocked it?
I did notice that.
Because you know what? No one cares about 𝗫𝗫𝗄. I had a choice. We were at the end of that armpit sniffing bit.
Yes.
And I'm looking it over like Benji's there, who's way funnier than 𝗫𝗫𝗄.
And 𝗫𝗫𝗄's in front of him.
And 𝗫𝗫𝗄's in front of him. He's in line to get close to the Playboy Playmate. And I went, what the fuck? So I give him a hand sign. Out. Benji, go up and get your armpit smelled. I'm gonna sit and waste time with 𝗫𝗫𝗄. What if she likes my armpit? Now I'm going out with her.
I asked him why. He came in. He came walking in about 7:15 yesterday, and I go, "What are you doing here?" He goes, "Well, I have to help out with the Playmate. The Playmate segment."
But he
the Playmate segment.
Yeah.
Really?
What's different about the Playmate segment
Nothing.
than any other segment we do?
He is such a fucking horny motherfucker.
Hey, can you blame him?
I know. Well, he probably figured blindfold. If she doesn't see him, maybe she'll go out with him. Don't take off your blindfold.
He's such a good guy, though. He really is.
Yeah, 𝗫𝗫𝗄's a nice kid.
Yeah, you don't have breasts.
Yeah. 𝗫𝗫𝗄's a nice kid when he's not sending porn tapes to your kid's teacher. That went over great.
He had hair then, though.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let Steve finish his report, boys.
All
Thank you. I don't know how we got off on a tangent.
Rick's tonight
All
in
right.
Indianapolis.
All right, Ronnie. Very busy schedule. I can barely get him to drive me anymore. It's busy.
You're a lucky man. Look at who's driving you.
And I'm not so lucky because I'm going to be driving him soon. I think he resents driving me. That he's a big superstar. Anything else?
Also today, Sal and Richard heading west to entertain fun-famished fans in Hollywood this Saturday. But they won't be doing a show, they say. A meet and greet at Club Bardot on Vine. Though you might never know this from looking at the club's website, which doesn't seem to mention the Sal and Richard show this Saturday. Stern News, 877-H100-TIP or email. Howard100news at SiriusXM.com.
All right. Thank you. And that report was very puzzling.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Steve will get more details.
You're really sort of taking off right now.
Okay.
You've got an agent or an agency working for you.
Okay.
You've got six-figure in Twitter followers. You've reached 6 figures in Twitter followers.
Okay.
You've got possibly 2 shows in development right now.
Okay. So far, you're on the right track.
As Tim would say, this is a whirlwind.
It's a whirlwind.
Or whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
What's this like for you?
I'm on a whirlwind tour, man.
Are you on a personal high right now? No, like when you leave here, are you like, wow, I can't believe all this stuff is happening to me?
Yeah, but I don't believe it's happening till it happens. Okay, so like with the TV things, I don't believe it happens until I'm there doing it. Okay, or I sign some kind of paper saying you're going to do this. So I don't count my chickens before they hatch. You know what I'm saying?
Short of actually becoming Howard's personal driver and security and all that, is this the most magical limo ride you've ever been on?
Yeah, it's all because of him too. I mean, not that I'm, trying to kiss ass or anything, but it's the truth. I mean, this wouldn't happen if I wasn't here. He made me where made me a star, kind of.
Now, with your buddy in the background there, what advice do you have for him? Because he can't seem to find his niche recently. Like, he doesn't know what to do at these gigs. He's feeling a little uncomfortable.
First of all, I would stop looking for the Desert Inn, number one, because it doesn't exist. Second of all, hey, you just got to keep plugging at it, man. You got to, get out there on Twitter, man, like I did. Get out there and start putting crazy shit up. Every day. I'm on there every day. I never miss a day I put stuff up. And, even if it's stupid, which most of it is.
What would your ideal gig consist of? What would you be doing ideally? What in a perfect world?
Turn around, I'll show you.
Which doesn't seem to mention the Richard. Come on, in all seriousness.
I like Greg, the generic cameraman, #1 at my gigs.
No, what would these gigs, what would your role be? Because
My role?
You don't feel comfortable in some of the things you've done recently.
We've been trying to figure that out. I'm a DJ, but in these things, it's not really called for. It doesn't call for a DJ. There's no equipment. I use my fucking phone. Get it? I use a little phone. It's a goof. But they were bitching that it was boring, so I wanted to try and figure out something else that we could do that would be better for the people. I want to make sure the people have a good time.
And you, sir, seem like the ambassador of fun.
Oh, you've been to my gigs.
Yeah, I had a blast.
Yeah, right? Did you not have the best time of your life?
Second best, but yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. Second best. I mean, yeah, we aim to please.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, Baba Booey. On Monday's wrap-up show, we discussed how Benji was busy over the weekend at the big Anthony Weiner press conference, making a whole scene out there. Benji came in and he was torn between the fact that he hated what he did, but he loved the attention. Lisa G talked about their trip together. Steve Langford talked about how much he loved the whole thing. It was great. Here's how it went.
We're talking about the Anthony Weiner press conference for his resignation, what Benji did, and Howard's reaction to it. Do you think Howard liked what you did?
I think. Listen, I don't like a lot of what I did, and I think Howard probably enjoys the whole, all the hoopla about it and everything. And I think if you look at it like the video, it's funny. It's like there's funny theatrics to it, but I don't know how much it bothers him. But to me, it's like I don't like the fact what I did. Like I interrupted his speech. Like people are just as mad about the first press conference, but I'm fine. I did it at the proper time, and like when he was taking questions, I was told he wasn't going to take questions at this, and when people started shouting, I was like, this is my opportunity. Otherwise, I'm not going to get one.
See, I think you're being too hard on yourself. I think Howard's biggest issue is, I think first of all, he's giving you a lot of latitude as a comedian, saying, hey, you got to try stuff to make stuff happen. And I think his biggest complaint was that you couldn't be heard well enough, rather than that you did it at all.
Well, you can, on our video you can hear it.
Right, but you couldn't if you were watching, it just sounded like a guy screaming, but it's not your fault. You took a shot at it.
Right, but like that's I guess we have different problems with it then. Like I just, whether it's funny or not, I think it was wrong for me to do in that manner.
And the other person...
And it came across as like, which first of all, it came across as like that I was like, oh, I'm going to get Anthony Weiner. It's nothing about that. I don't think what he did was a big deal. Like to the public sphere, it's a big deal to him and 𝗏𝗏 and everything.
I know it almost comes across like Benji's one of those like right-wing nuts who's looking to take him down.
Which is
like
funny
you're in trouble when Ann Coulter's your biggest supporter.
Well, I think a lot of people she liked it. I'm assuming for the wrong I just think it was funny. It's ridiculous that we're like making such a big thing about this.
But you seem to all throughout today. I wouldn't say you're apologizing, but you keep saying you did it wrong, but you wouldn't have had the opportunity unless the other guy...
And a better thing would be to just have not done anything at all.
See, I'm looking at
I do love it. I'm not going to deny it. I love every fucking tweet, every fucking newspaper article I was in when they got things right.
Your photographs on homepages of major websites.
Looked mean and stuff like that.
You held your own press conference.
Right. That all stuff was fun, and I love that, but it's not what I did that caused that. I feel I have a real problem with, and I'm embarrassed about, and I have to figure out, like, I can't do shit like that I'm going to regret.
See, here's what I enjoyed more about it. I thought Anthony Weiner came down, read a statement, had his eyes down, people started yelling, never took his eyes off the page. I felt like he was going to come out, read that statement, and leave no matter what. And whatever anybody said wasn't going to make a difference. I enjoyed the aspect of how upsetting it is to the press and how there's this unwritten law that the press thinks everybody has to abide by, that they think is an actual law. Like, if you could take them to press court, if you could take Benji to press court, Benji would be put in jail for life.
Right, well, they were saying we spent 4 hours here, we waited for this moment, and you ruined it. Meanwhile, you weren't the one who yelled out the pervert comments. Someone else did. Howard clarified that today.
Which I hate that, because I wasn't like, I don't...
But I knew right away that wasn't you. You could tell it was a different tone of voice. But I just love that the press is angry at Benji that he fucked up an already circus-like atmosphere.
Well, that's the thing. You look at the reason why you're all there in the first place. Granted, you have an official resigning, but when you get into the story, it's ridiculous to begin with.
You know what I realized it was like? Because there's a scene like in Animal House, like the parade scene,
right?
Where they take over the parade, and that's to me like one of the most hilarious scenes I've ever seen. Where they lead the band the wrong way, they're throwing marbles, they break up the float. That in my head was what was going on, but in reality, it's wrong to destroy someone's parade.
What was your intent going down there? To ask questions?
Oh yeah. And I even said God, I don't even know if we're gonna get in. No, it was to do those questions. But then when we got there, we were like, they were circulating around. He will not take any questions. He will not take any questions.
It's funny too. Like Howard always says, when Richard and Sal make phony phone calls, and then they say we're going to call the police. Howard's like, you can't have a show where you tell people to call in and then say you're going to arrest people because you don't like the calls. If you're saying people can call in, so if you hold a press conference, unless did they check your credentials at the door?
No.
So if they're going to let anyone into a press conference, there's always the expectation that not everyone's going to behave, the way the Redcoats did.
Of course, but that doesn't mean it's right if someone does it. And I don't think it's,
I would be very pissed off if we were out doing a live remote. I would be very pissed off if somebody busted up our remote and started screaming and yelling. We'd handle it a different way. We've had that before. We have handled it.
We have people killed.
No, but we've handled it a different way. Listen, we were in London. And we were doing, somebody was singing a song parody, and this girl who was drunk climbed over like this wall where we were she was so furious. So I started to go after her to push her back, and Howard waved me off, and he's going, give me the signal, give me a microphone. He tells the guy to stop singing, and he goes over, what's the matter with you? She's like, you go back to America, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
But Howard wasn't upset by it. He's like, here's content. So everyone handles it a different way. The way we are on the show, if that happened while we were doing our show, Howard would say, hey, what's going on? Why are you doing this? Try to talk to somebody.
During the break, Benji, we were talking about how you seem to be very apologetic and regretful for what you did, yet you also want to enjoy the glory and attention that came from it.
Well, yeah, I do. I can't deny that I enjoy the positive people saying, oh my God, that was so funny. So I do enjoy people saying that, but I regret that I did it in the manner I did it. I think looking back, if I could erase it and none of this would have happened, because I would erase it.
See, I don't think you have anything to apologize for in the sense that you weren't the first one to heckle, and you weren't the only one to heckle. You were just the loudest and most recognizable person who heckled.
I don't think in the scheme of things I did that big of a violation, but it was wrong. And I'm so anti-heckling. I mean, maybe if it was like a Hitler or something like that, and that's the only way you can fight back. But in a situation like this, where it came across that I'm being a bully to 𝗻𝗁, that's not what I intended. It was supposed to be. We were all supposed to have fun and laugh, and I thought he was going to laugh too. So.
Why did you think he was going to laugh?
I don't know. I'm teasing about that.
Lisa, is there an unwritten rule amongst the press about what Benji did, or what? And anybody comes, like, are you supposed to follow certain protocol?
Yeah, I definitely felt like it was old school media against new school media.
How do you mean?
Because the people who were there with the iPhones and the laptops, they weren't complaining. They were jumping right in on the action. They just turned everything around. You have these old-time news people with their big cameras on, locked into these stilts, these sticks.
Tripods.
Yeah, so they can't move, and they're all locked into this one soundboard. So everything they need from that news conference, they felt Benji got in the way of. And I was laughing the whole time, from the cab to the Senior Citizen Center where the press conference was held. While we were in the cab, this is what you didn't hear, Benji was getting a little motion sickness, so I had to write down the questions for him. We were coming up with questions like, are you 7 inches erect and things like that for the whole cab ride. And then we're on Ocean Parkway, and we don't know where we are. So Benji sticks his head out of the window to a young couple in a car and says, "Excuse me, which section of Brooklyn are we in?" And the couple yells out, "You're in Jewland." I mean, it was bizarre from the time we got in the cab all the way to the news conference.
But the great Lisa is I said this to her before, anything you say, she's very sweet and she just cracks up at anything.
You were funny.
I was like, this cab is so yellow. And she just cracks up.
No, you were funny because we were writing the questions.
You're saying Lisa's a good audience?
She's great. She's very sweet, and it was very nice to have her there. And also, he's a new camera guy. He's not allowed to talk, but Rob Martin, I think is his name. Rob.
Why is he not allowed to talk?
I don't know. He's not allowed to talk when he's on camera, when he films you.
Oh, right.
He's like sort of the fly on the wall kind of thing. But he's our new. He was great. He
then you noticed that Benji was getting nervous. And then I got nervous because I was right behind him, because if they were tackling him and he was going down, I was going down with him because I was this close to him. But thankfully, the security guards, the cops, were really nice.
See, I feel bad for 𝗻𝗁, even though he brought this all on himself. And if I would have lived in his district, I would have voted for him. And I sort of, like I said, I know him a little bit, which is weird because, when I was at Jimmy Fallon, he was walking by and he saw me and he stopped in the dressing room and said hello. I have a feeling he won't be saying hello to me anytime soon, which is, I'm sort of collateral damage.
Just 2 weeks ago, or?
No, when I did Jimmy Fallon back in December. But I played hockey with him a couple times, and he's even emailed me a couple times. I'm pretty sure I'm on the shit list as collateral damage from you. But that's the part, that's what happens when you work on the show.
You have his email?
I do. But he's never texted me. I was going to send him a note several times during this just to say, hey, I'm sorry for what you're going through. And I just thought that, I don't know. It's sort of like about me, not about him. It's sort of ego. And I was like, he doesn't need to hear from. If Bill Clinton sends him a note, that's one thing. But he sent me a really nice note when my dad passed away. He sent me a really nice guy.
Well, also him being, he's a fan of the show. This probably comes as even though it's happening to him, he has to expect it.
But again, when you're a fan of the show, it's almost like you want to go, I'm a fan of the show. Don't fuck with me.
But the thing is, I hope a part of him, if he has a sense of humor, realizes I don't think him tweeting. That's his business.
Well, Benji, you saw the statement that Benji released. Benji's done way worse.
Yeah, I don't think he's thinking about that, though, Benji. No offense to you. I think he's thinking about...
he's got a great build. Why not show it if you look
I think it's hard to go home to your wife and go, honey, I was just texting.
Steve Langford, I see you lingering over there. What's on your mind?
John, I just don't understand how any reporter could complain about what Benji did at that news conference.
Why is that?
Because it was great material.
Okay, so Steve, you used to work at what's the most, I don't want to use the word legitimate, but the most conservative news organization you ever worked for?
I was a hostage at MSNBC for 2
so you're at MSNBC, and MSNBC sent you out to cover the story.
Right.
So if you're there to get tape of wiener, does it bother you when this goes down, or do you think this is as good of a story?
This is gold. This is,
but why?
Because it's wild stuff. I mean, look, even the New York Times. The New York Times on Friday basically had Benji in the lead headline. The New York Times realized in chaotic scene, Weiner quits seat in scandal's wake, vulgar shouts during announcement in Brooklyn. They got it.
But as a quote-unquote straight newsman, aren't you there to get Weiner's resignation and his reaction?
You're there to record and report on what happened. And what Benji did was news, and it was very exciting.
My struggle with it is I violated Weiner's rights. I don't think what happened, I don't think I violated the reporter so much. I violated his right to give a speech in a forum that, without being interrupted.
But Howard made a great point. You did, but Weiner could also have gone on television on a one-on-one type of thing. He didn't have to have a press conference.
Yes,
he chose to have the press conference.
But that's like saying, a woman doesn't have to walk. I'm giving you an exaggerated situation. She doesn't have to walk out at 3 a.m. in a short dress.
Well, no, there's a difference because one is a rape and a crime, and one isn't.
Mine wasn't that big of a thing, but morally, it was wrong.
Did you see the New York Times blog? It said, every media circus needs a clown. And I think, Benji, for the reporters who were there who got it, they were enjoying it. There were very few. Maybe, the woman from the New York Times, Ashley Parker, she got it. I don't know if you read her blog. And everyone else, they're, we're news snobs. They didn't get it. You're disrupting us. So, I think Benji held his own.
Have you guys heard Lawrence O'Donnell seems to love it whenever it happens?
MSNBC on Thursday night. Lawrence O'Donnell, 8 p.m. on that cable news network, practically featured Weiner and Bronk for the first 15 minutes.
If you were so concerned about being wrong and doing the wrong thing, why do it?
Well, I sort of seems like a joke, but I was serious. I tweeted out. I realized I was sort of doing the same thing that Weiner does. I was. Even if I feel it's wrong, I was like, I got to do this. I got to do this because I'll get love, I'll get laughs, and it'll be so great. But as it was happening, at the press conference before he's giving his speech, I waited till about 2 or 3 minutes in to do it. I keep turning to Lisa G. I don't know. I don't want to be a dick about this. I don't want to be a dick, but I don't want to lose my opportunity to do this.
So Lisa pushed you into doing it?
No, not at all. Not one bit. Not one bit. She was not one bit.
Hey, it's Sal Governale, everybody. And on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we discussed me talking about my future. Am I coming out with a CD after the show was over? And am I writing the premises now? Of course not. I was drinking, and I misquoted myself. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to properly explain it to you in a proper manner on the wrap-up show, which you're about to see right now.
What I want to start off with, and the guys I know right now, they're in the middle of a prank call, but they are going to come down, is Sal and Richard. What happened was Sal and Richard were doing a meet and greet out in California. Now, I don't think they did any comedy. I don't think they did any performing. It was just literally spend some time with Richard and Sal, and believe me, that's well worth the money. Plenty of entertainment there. And when those guys are up in front of a crowd, Sal more so than Richard, I'd say, they'll always answer a question. They will never say, I don't know. They will never be at a loss for words. And Sal commented how and I want to make sure I get this right, they're personally working on premises for original prank calls after the Howard Stern show ends, which is basically saying we're taking all our good ideas and we're saving them, so when Howard hangs it up, we could put out a CD and do really well. And I don't think Sal, shockingly, realized what he was saying as he was saying it, and Howard pointed it out, and Sal said that he misquoted himself, which is a very difficult thing to do, and then explained how the present premises are for now, but the premises after Howard retires are for later. You know what, Ted, I think I pulled that. Would you hit clip number 1?
It's news to me that all these premises are for after you retire, because we're using them now.
Right.
Well, that was the point I was trying to make.
That was the point you were trying to make.
Well, the present premises are for now, but the premises after you retire are for later.
What?
So there are premises.
Premises will be written after you retire. That's what I would try to say, that once you retire, we're going to compile a list of premises and put together possibly.
That's not what you said.
I know. Well, that's where I fucked up.
You really did, man. I mean, what happened to you in there?
Story of my life.
Well, did you hear the clip played back, with the clip that Howard played about what you said at the meet and greet?
I put my fingers in my ears. I refused to listen. I just went, boo.
But how did you find out about what you had said? And did you realize what was going to happen once Howard heard that clip?
No, I had no idea.
Because you're going to blame the alcohol?
No, I mean, I was drunk, but I didn't put it together properly. That was the problem right there. I totally screwed up on how without sounding like my apology, how I presented what I wanted to say. And it was just messed up.
What were you trying to say?
The same thing I told Howard. What I was trying to say is that a lot of people asking me, what are you going to do once the show is over? What are you guys going to do? We really don't know. But a thought was that we could come out eventually with a prank call CD where we would put together a whole bunch of premises and whatnot and ideas, and we'd put them into gear, and then we'd make this CD.
But you said you were working on, you said you had premises already.
Right, and that's where
Which I thought sounded very shady.
I agree.
No, I'm being serious.
I agree with you 100%. I don't know if you're using shady based on last week, what Howard said.
No, it's just shady, based on shady. What?
Had a cough. So anyway.
It did come across as shady, Sal.
I agree 100%, but it's quite obvious and quite apparent that everything that I do, as we all know, as I work here, we're constantly thinking, we constantly have a think tank going. As a matter of fact, I was just applying a premise today with Richard Christie. We just did another Tradio prank call that we were in the process of doing. That's why I was a little late here. So yes, after the show is over, we have to come up with premises and then come up with a prank call. I should have said it that way, but I made it seem like I'm doing it at the moment, which makes no mistake. It makes no sense because I'm here for another 4.5 years.
But what did you mean when you said, I'm saving some premises for when Howard retires?
What he said was he's personally working on premises.
Personally working on premises. Right.
Thank you. For original prank calls after the Howard Stern show.
So yeah. How would you interpret that?
Exactly how I said it.
No, how would you interpret it if you heard it?
I would interpret it the same way you did.
Right.
Like it sounds like it's present day.
It didn't. You basically said, I've got stuff. That's what it sounded like. That's why Howard got upset.
And I don't blame him. And I would be upset too.
John, do you have the other line?
Sorry. But the thing is.
What was the other line that he had?
You need some water? You all right?
No, I'm okay. Yeah, I do need some water.
That's one of his premises, a cough prank call.
Well, I like it when they were called ideas or notions.
Well, Sal did say he misquoted himself. And then later.
This is the one I want to hear.
He said, the present premises are for now, but the premises after Howard retires are for later.
That's exactly it. What's there not to understand?
Everything. Explain that sentence.
The first problem is you're asking me to explain stuff that I said. Half of the time I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. That's the mistake right there.
You were in deep backpedaling stockbroker mode when Howard got you on the ropes.
I really wasn't, because I knew it was being taped. I knew it was an open forum. I have nothing to hide. I just didn't present it properly. I could possibly not be doing something where I'm saving great ideas. Every idea I have, I present to the show. But we did have the discussion, Richard and I, that after the show's over, we will be writing and putting together, hopefully, a prank call CD.
When you said it that night, did it even click in your head?
Not one bit.
So when you heard it this morning, you were like, holy shit. When Howard said Sal did this, did you say to yourself, I wonder what it was I said?
Absolutely. And I'm still thinking, I'm like, I have no idea what I said.
And your buddy over there said it was news to him that you're holding on to these premises because you're using them every day.
Right.
Were you trying to defend your pal there? Did you realize like how deep the pool he was in and how he was kind of trying to tread water and get out of it? Or did you realize what he had said, or were you all messed up too at this
I
thing?
did, and I just let him say it. I don't want to be like a parent and say, Sal, you're not saying the right things. You're all messed up. I just let him say what he says, and then we explain it later. But we work on premises, and the next day we do the calls. We had a premise yesterday for a call, and we were just working on it now.
Hey, Gary, how did this end up as part of the show? Like,
someone sent it to us.
So did they notice that? Like,
no, they totally noticed it. Somebody said, somebody sent it and said, go to 318, and you'll hear Sal say he's saving ideas for after Howard retires.
Did you realize at all before this came up that you had misquoted yourself?
Not one bit. Because there was no reason for me to be upset. I had no problem. I came to work with a clear conscience.
So this was a total surprise.
Ignorance is bliss.
No, ignorance is not bliss. I wasn't being ignorant. I befuddled my words, so to speak, and that's all I can say. And if you want to believe me, fine. And if you don't, it doesn't matter as well, because I do apply my present day premises and work with Richard Christie here all the time. That's all I think about. My head constantly spins on present day material.
Sal, I don't think anybody was questioning you applying your current premises to your current job.
Right.
The question was, it made it sound like you're setting aside some, or there are others that you're kind of banking for when the show ends, and that's where the problem lies.
I can certainly see that, but I don't know what there could be to possibly bank.
See, I thought that's what
I got some pretty good ideas. I think they all start with the N-word.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought you were going to say, Sal. I thought you were going to say, look, there are ideas I have, or even ideas I presented that like you don't like, but I think are funny that that I would like to do in the future when I'm representing myself.
That would be a great answer, but unfortunately I'm not smart enough to think that far out and be that specific with things.
I got to tell you the love between Richard and Sal. Richard walks into my office and he goes, "This is all news to me." And I said, "You got to go in." And he goes, "I don't want to throw Sal under the bus." I go, "He's running over you with the fucking bus right now. You got to get in there." Like he was throwing you under the bus.
I wasn't throwing him under the bus.
You were taking him down. It made it sound like both of you were saving these premises.
Well, we are a team. Anything we do